Hey, you guys. Hope you guys are well. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Oh, jeez. Hope you guys are all well tonight. I'm here with you guys instead of causing a bunch of mischief tonight. Great. Hey, S. Hey, Natural. Hello, Mystery Snail Guardians. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you before. Patty, hello. Um, I don't usually go until 10, so I'm not sure what you mean by on time. I'm on time. But okay, Patty. Hey, Ryan. Let's see. Who else is there? Bateson, hello. Who else is in here? S. Oh, what did S say? I think I said hide around house. Am I missing any other comments? I don't think so. Oh, or anybody else. Hello, Vinotsky. 3G, hope you're doing well. Anybody would like to come up, please let me know. I believe I already did, Patty. Unless it's a Google Doc, but I'm pretty sure I already signed up. Wait, what are you asking me to do? I'm so confused. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Um, Anybody would like to come up, you can. Okay, I'm not sure where that question's coming from, Ryan, but okay. Ryan says, should have blew off the stream and created mischief, but I'm glad you're here, Kevin. Patty, it's not that I have something else to do. It's just I probably should go get into a lot more mischief at the moment, but I'm here. So it's a little bit hard to make to well, I guess I could, but it's a little bit harder to get into mischief when I'm on screen. There's evidence. Some mischief is good, Roundhouse. I do agree with that. Some mischief is good. Oh my gosh. 3G says it's bad. Not that mischief, S. I think that's a little bit mild even for me. Just saying. All mischief is good. Uh, yeah, Roundhouse, except when you get in trouble. It's good until you get in trouble. Oh, Zip It Patty, don't encourage him. Usually I'm saying that to everybody else, not to encourage you. But for once, it's S. But yeah, the only one here is my grandma, and she's deaf, so you know. Hmm. Ryan, I don't know if you've ever seen him. I think you have. Greg the Guppy guy is his. He shortened it to 3G, but it was Greg the Guppy guy originally. Oh, I can get into a lot of mischief. Yeah, come on over, S. I told my dad I was gonna have a party while he was gone, and he didn't even bat an eye. So come on over. Hey Ryan, if you leave now, you'll be here before morning. Uh-oh. Too bored being in chat?
Your parents would beat the living snot out of you if you have a party while they're gone.
Hey Danny Weshy. He said it. He didn't even bat an eye. He said it was okay. I told him I was going to.
It's a test.
My dad's done it many times.
Parents give you these tests when you're.
My father has done it several times when he was
Okay.
younger. I think it was
Oh well,
okay.
when he was younger. That's the key thing.
Well, if he does it, he can't expect me not to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh definitely. If he robbed a bank, are you allowed to rob a bank? Nope. We grow older and wiser with age.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, S. No, you don't. So some people don't grow wiser with age.
Well, we all grow wiser with age. Whether we use that wisdom is another thing.
Okay, Roundhouse. Yeah, no, that's.
Hey, I'm wise. I don't use my wisdom though. That's how I get in trouble.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean I don't know I shouldn't do the things.
And yet you're telling me, really?
Well, I'm trying to help.
Yes, S, I agree. There's the part super.
Yep.
And ironically, he's the worst person to give that advice because he does it all the time.
Nope. I'm a good little boy. I can't even say that with a. Oh man, I almost puked by trying to say that. Hindsight is 2020, Kevin.
Did you just say no?
I tried to say I'm a good little boy, but I kind of threw up in my mouth as I was saying it.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I'm just trying to help you, man. Hindsight's always 2020.
Uh-huh. No, for the most part, I'm a pretty good.
It's all fun and games until your parents come home and the fire department's there.
Sure, Roundhouse. Except,
Yeah.
I think my dad would know that I'd be pretty. For the most part, I'm generally pretty responsible about that kind of stuff. Although other things, not quite. Not quite so much. Let's put it that way.
It's going to be a Simpsons party. That's what it's going to be.
Okay.
Look up Big Trouble on YouTube.
Thank you. See? Okay. Thank you, Bateson. I totally agree with you on that one. He'll be mad for like a day unless I burn the house down, which my grandma's here, so it's a little bit hard to get into too much trouble. Although it is possible since she is deaf.
Oh, see, he's already planning shit out. Oh, we don't have to worry about grandma. She's deaf. It's okay.
Easier? I don't know, but it's definitely better. All right, I'll give you that, Danny. I'll give you that one.
All
So
I
how
know
are you tonight? Sorry, go on.
All I know is,
Which is not much. Go on.
yeah, I foresee. I can see the future sometimes. I'm like Gibbs with his gut.
Uh-huh. Okay. And
And I don't know. I don't know.
if you say it's a bad idea, I'm gonna have to come over there and smack you, because that was not hard. That's not hard to figure out. But it would be fun.
Have you ever seen Weird Science, the movie, not the TV show?
No.
Okay, because that's the type of party you're gonna have. You're gonna have bikers driving bikes through the house and stuff.
Yeah, not that kind of party.
Oh no, I'm having my own party on Monday. I'm having my expand my central air system party. I can't wait. Get rid of 3 more air pumps.
Wait, you're getting rid of 3 more air pumps?
Yep. The upstairs is ran by 3 air pumps running the 4 tanks. I'm running it all from the central air pump now.
Cool. How many central air pumps are you getting? 1?
I only have 1.
Okay.
It's downstairs. All I'm doing is because it's literally right underneath this the bedroom that I'm in.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna pop holes through the floor. Pop holes through the floor, and connect into the loop and bring it up.
Okay, just a question. Aren't you renting?
Yeah.
And yet you're popping holes into.
They're little holes. No, not walls, floors. Right in the corner, just like where a cable would come up.
Not this time, but you have, haven't you?
No, I haven't gone through any walls yet.
Just floors.
Just floors.
And that's supposed to be better than walls?
Yeah, because the holes that I already went through were already there.
Oh.
I just made them a little bit bigger.
Why are there already holes in your floor?
From the cable. The cable line comes up through the floors. This house was built before they even had cable. There was no such thing as cable, so all the cable is done in the basement, and then they just bring it up through the floors. into the individual rooms.
Oh, okay.
We
So
don't have
you're
it in the
not
walls.
okay.
Like the new houses, the cable is in the wall. It's not in the wall here.
Got it.
And I mean, the building is so
Okay.
shitty. It's not like he's going to notice anyway.
Hey, Danny, do you mind if I play it? Because I need to go look at it now. I don't think I've watched it. I don't know why I haven't. I don't think it. I don't know why I'm not getting certain notifications.
Have you gone to the hardware store and looked into setting up your Python in the shower?
No, I have not.
Well, what the heck? That was like, what, 3 days ago?
I don't have a car.
Got legs. You're able-bodied.
There's no. It's not anywhere close or that's accessible.
You're the one place in the whole entire country that doesn't have a Home Depot, Lowe's, True Value, Menards, or Bob's Hardware within like walking distance.
Not really. Not unless I want to go through a really, really, really bad part of town.
Damn.
Or of a.
So you need to move to a better state then.
Yeah. Okay. Why is it not? That's not the right screen.
Kevin's getting confused on his multiple screens. It happens.
Actually, I am.
Yeah, I've gotten confused on the screens before to share. I've shared this wrong one.
So the one on my left is 2, and the one on my right is 1 for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know how to change. All I know is 1 is that one, and 2 is this one, which gets me all confused.
1 is your primary screen. 2 is your secondary.
1, I have 2 monitors.
Yeah.
One is the one that I don't want to be my primary is the primary, and the other one's not. I don't know.
Is this on Windows or Mac?
It's a Mac.
Oh,
yes,
you're shit out of. If it was Windows, I would tell you how to fix it. Because I mean, I know how to fix it in Windows. I don't know how to fix it in Mac.
Yeah, I know.
But it would be in your settings. It would be in your your display settings. You should be able to swap the two. There should be a thing, I want to set my primary monitor, and then you would just click on the primary monitor that you would want, whether it be 1 or 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it on this one. All right, let's watch it. I want to see. I haven't watched it. good job. Turn the lights on and break out the big gun. Hydrogen peroxide. 1 mil per gallon each time. Ow! That's what I say! Ow! Don't get in my way! Roundhouse, are you still there? And hello, GRB.
Yeah.
I just wanted to play part of it. I wasn't going to play the whole thing, but I did want to play part of it. And I think, yeah, okay, good. Danny West, she does have it in chat, so perfect.
When he does a song like based on like putting on the Ritz or something like that, then I'll be into it.
Good.
I'm not a big rock guy.
Okay. I'm not sure why Danny's putting Okay. Now I'm really confused.
Oh, he's probably talking about me. Yes, I'm not a lover of rock. To me, it's just a bunch of noise.
Okay. Although, I mean, I kind of get where you're coming from, but I don't know.
I'm old school. What do you expect?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Although I don't think old school has anything to do with it.
Give me my Supremes. Oh yeah, give me some Supremes all damn day. Y'all don't even know who the Supremes are, do you?
Okay, fine. I'll play the rest. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. But not too much. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. No take. And you said you didn't like it very much? Roundhouse?
I'm just
It's
not a rock person. I mean, literally, there's like 3 rock songs that I like. That's it.
yeah, I'm not a huge fan of rock, but Danny Weshy says I used a rock and microphone.
Speaking of a
Oh,
microphone, there's a
jeez.
song. Base a song on 2 turntables and a microphone.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Actually, I guess I was doing all right, and then I watched Danny's video, and yeah, I don't know. I think I'm uplifted now. I'm doing pretty good.
Dang, J Rock, that's a lot.
Daniken.
200 guppies and 110.
Patty. Hey, Kenny.
Oh yeah, that J Rock
Or
is
Danny.
doing a lot of stuff, man. Making like a million fish.
Yeah, I know.
Hey Ken. So Roundhouse, you're like Motown into that sort of thing?
Ooh, yeah. That Rod Stewart song, that Motown. Oh, yeah.
Rod Stewart.
I have
Was
no
it Rod Stewart?
Okay, Steven's got a question, and
Yeah, Motown. That was Rod Stewart saying Motown.
Yeah, he must have had like
You put the window, put the speakers in the window, and they were down in the alley and all that stuff.
Yeah. I know that song. That's a good song. Yeah, I'm down with you there.
I know the songs. I don't know names. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. It's hard to keep track of all these names. Even like when I don't know, at least it used to be you had like an album or an 8-track or a CD or a cassette or something, and then list out the name.
I still buy 8-tracks.
Roundhouse, you a Taylor Swift
Of course you do, Roundhouse.
No, I buy them for my mom because she has a 1978 Lincoln Continental with an 8-track player in it.
Why did she make you buy them?
Because she doesn't get out. She's bedridden. She gets up once in a while to go drive the car. That's about it. But when I'm at an antique store or something, if I see 8-tracks, I'll buy 8-tracks.
That's awesome.
Hey, Sandy.
Her last car had a record player in it.
A record player? No way.
Stock, yeah.
Her last car?
Cars.
No.
Her last car?
No, seriously, cars had record players in them. Yep.
But her last car, how long did she have that car for? And when did she get a new one?
I don't know, because she got rid of it before I was born.
Oh. Wait. So did she have like 3 cars before that, or?
Well, she had cars growing up, and then when they got married, she stopped buying cars. She had her car, she sold her car, and they got a family car.
Oh.
Can I
The
interrupt?
You know, because they had the family car, and then my dad had his work car.
What was that, Ryan?
I was wondering if I may interrupt the car discussion. We had a request from the chat. Danny says, "All right, Roundhouse, name a band and a song."
Name a band? What?
A band and a song, like a band and one of their songs, I think is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Off the top of my head, ABBA, SOS.
Famous.
It was ABBA?
ABBA and SOS, yeah.
SOS. All right. There you go, Danny.
I love me my ABBA. I love me my Judy Newton.
See, I don't think Danny's
Judy
offended.
Newton?
Don't like his taste in music now.
I think it's Playing with the Queen of Hearts. That's Judy Newton, right?
I know the song you're talking about, but I don't know who sings that.
Chicago, awesome.
All
Bing
right.
Crosby, great.
Man, you are an old soul, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I always said I was born way late for my time because I'd never liked any of the cars I've ever seen. I've always liked the older cars. I don't like any of the new stuff. I mean, yeah, I have computers, but I actually hate computers. I really do.
So Kenny thinks you just need to get in a mosh pit one time, and then you'll be right there with the Audis.
I was in a mosh pit once. I got arrested because I started beating the crap out of people.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone hit me. Hey.
Some people can't handle it.
Well, no. Someone thought it would be funny and kicked the back of my knee. So I turned around and started whipping my cane around. Just started clocking people in the head, left and right.
You're in the mosh pit with a cane?
Yeah.
What?
I was right along the edge.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I went to a hard rock concert with my ex once. It was a waste of time and money for me.
Danny says he'll see what he can do.
I'm just like I said, like he said, I'm old school. I prefer songs where I can actually literally listen to the song once and know exactly what they're saying. I have a very hard time hearing vocals. I hear vocals as more of like an instrument. It's the noise it makes. It's not the word it makes. If that makes sense.
Okay. Oh no, it's gonna be ABBA.
Oh my god, I love Kenny's comment. This should be good. Never moshed to ABBA before, but I'm sure Danny will make it happen. LOL.
Oh no, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. I'm definitely fine with this. Give me this code. I don't know what this code is for. Wargaming just sent me a code for something. I don't know what.
Did you watch that Meryl Streep movie?
Wait,
which one?
Did I miss Larry?
I think it was like about ABBA or something, or it used all the ABBA songs or something like that.
Oh, bits and pieces. I've never actually seen the whole thing.
I remember, like back in the.
What I did like was Across the Universe. The movie Across the Universe.
Not familiar.
It was all the Beatles songs.
Oh yeah, that sounds killer. I'm into the Beatles.
Elvis is awesome. In the Ghetto. Oh, one of my favorite songs.
Oh man, my mouse isn't working. Guess I'm not chatting. Maybe I can.
Three G's asking you a question, Kenny.
That's no. Aquatic. Ooh, everybody! I just got an email from Aquatic Arts.
Yes, so did
Grand reopening sale in their new location. 20% off all invertebrates, fish, and plants. August 27th until the 6th, September 6th. Yeah, it just came through.
Yeah, Alex was talking about that in his stream. Have you guys ever bought anything from them?
Oh yeah, I buy from Aquatic Arts a lot because their shipping is great for me. It's $20 next day shipping.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in the Chicagoland. Warwick.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Cool.
You gotta give me towns, dude. Warwick, New York. Okay. I'm answering emails too. I'm multitasking. Man, something tells me I have the one in Warwick, though.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wait, yeah, huh? What? Was someone talking?
Thanks. You guys suck.
That we do.
See,
Holy
Ryan,
cow, I don't.
I expect that from Roundhouse, but
Hey, I told you sounded 5x5 earlier today. You just don't listen.
yes, but I wanted to make sure that you can hear me now because before it was the mic, now it's the internet. I want to make sure is okay.
Hmm.
Two different things. I wasn't
So-
sure if you guys could hear me all right or if it was choppy.
So,
Yes. So I got mine at what time? I got mine like 6 hours ago. 20% off all fish, plants, and invertebrates. Sale begins Friday, August 27th, 7 p.m. EDT. Sale ends Monday, September 6th, 11:59 p.m. EDT.
I had 2 orange counties. How did that happen? Oh, I have a total of 145 for New York now. And
Wait.
2,577 for the U.S.
I'm confused. Why are they selling? I thought they just moved. How are they having a 20% off sale? when they
Oh,
just
gee,
moved?
I just told you. They're having a reopening sale.
I got that. Hey, Fusion. But if they just moved and just sold off a bunch of fish so that they could move,
Now they've imported more fish and they want to start selling fish again. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that was the thing is that like
wasn't
before
it
when they were
only
going
like-
to move,
it
it's
feels like
better
it was
for them to just get rid of the fish and stuff that they can so they don't have to move it. And plus, this is going to be their only opportunity to sell things for a while. And then while they moved, there's probably no opportunity to sell things for a while. And now they want to sell things again and get the interest back up 20%.
I'm surprised. I feel like it's only been like a month. Hasn't it only been like less than a month since they
Yeah.
Well,
moved?
yeah, I mean, you want
You
to
do
do
not-
that as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, so you're not selling things for over a month. You know, I mean, that would kill the business.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that they're able to get so many new fish in that quickly.
Yeah, I mean, good planning.
I guess. Well, yeah, except I thought that they had said that.
Dude, you could literally buy a whole pet shop's worth of fish in one go. They have buildings the size of Jewel Oscos and Highlander Foods and Walmarts and stuff that are just full of fish tanks that the pet shops go and buy from.
Hey, Ryan,
Yeah.
question for you. I'm assuming, although
Oh.
he never said so. I'm guessing that's a question for you.
Do you guys have an epoxy for concrete specifically? If so, do you know what it's called? Yeah, we certainly do. It's called Belzona 4111 Magma Quartz. That's the first one I go to. And we have probably 6 different epoxies for concrete. They're going to be more expensive than most solutions, but they should provide a long-term solution if you do it correctly. They got other ones for other conditions like vertical repairs and stuff like that. So yeah, for horizontal repair, usually Belzona 4111, Belzona.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that was for me.
Just a wild guess, but I was assuming it was for you.
Oh man, I just found a second one. Damn it. How many is in this damn town? Where's page 7?
Where are you looking at now?
Warwick, New York.
Okay.
Oh, that's that one. So this where the hell is this one?
J Rock says thank you.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wow, this is really confusing now.
Is it a roundhouse on top of a roundhouse?
Seriously, it is.
I knew it.
It's the same railroad, different pages, different houses, but it's the same railroad, and there's only one spot in this town. Okay, located 1 mile southwest of post office. Southwest. Okay, that would be that.
So let's see. What is okay? Now my computer's being okay. There we go.
Maybe this will answer.
3G says there's a furniture store in my town that's been going in and out of business for 40 years.
Oh yeah, that they always do that. I remember up here in the Northwest. I don't know if they had these elsewhere, but there was a waterbed warehouse, and like twice a year they're going out of business for years, for like 12 years. Waterbed warehouse is going out of business, liquidation, everything must go. And then apparently they'd sell enough to like stay in business or something, or it was some sort of tax front, drug front sort of operation. Who knows?
Huh. Seems very shady.
Oh yeah, shady. You get in the waterbed business game, and it's shady.
I'm just surprised with shipping and everything going on right now that they're able to get stuff in so quickly. Going back to aquatic art, sorry. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
I mean, like Roundhouse said, there's these distributors and stuff, and yeah, they're just big warehouses full of fish tanks, and they supply fish stores. I mean,
well, 3 things. One, I thought that they said that they were hoping to get everything in, but they couldn't get everything in because whatever the manufacturer from China that was supposed to make the tanks didn't do it in time. And then with everything going on right now, shipping and stuff, I would assume that it would be kind of difficult and take longer to get everything in. So I'm just a little bit surprised that it's only been a month.
I hadn't heard the first part, and they must have found another way, or they got them to make them faster or something. And then, the second part, it's just a matter of cost right now, I think, that you're just going to pay so much more for shipping than you would. And that's across the board. I mean,
Yep. But
you or I
also feel like it's been a lot slower and more, well, not slower, more unreliable.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. But I mean, have you gone and looked at their inventory? They probably don't have full inventory like they used to.
Not,
They
not
did.
full, but they've got a decent amount.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they must have worked hard and got it done. Got to get back in business. Got to start selling stuff again. Otherwise, you're just paying people and you'll go out of business quickly.
Yep. Hey, Jimmy P. Jimmy says, nice tank.
Thank
Right.
you. Yeah, I've been working on this the last couple of days or so. I don't know. I kind of let this tank get crazy and all the plants start growing out of the top. And then, it gets a little bit of algae in there and stuff. And then, yeah, I have to go work through it and get it cleaned back up again. So like I trimmed all of these plants and these plants the other day, and then over to the left here, I trimmed those plants earlier while I was listening to like Alex's stream and maybe a bit of Lucas's and stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah, so putting in a little work. This is all Bucephalandra over here. All this kind of red, purple stuff up here. All the green stuff back here, and the pink tops on these here, they were up by the surface of the water, so that's why they're pink there. But that's all Limnophilia aromatica. This is AR mini, and this is S repens. More boost over here, and then I got some plants floating. This is a rotala. There's a little bit of that back there as well, but I need to kind of find a place for that. I don't remember the name of it. Nanjessen or something like that. And then I was going to show this other plant. Oh, it floated way back here. Let me pull it out to the front so I don't drop my phone in the tank. Yeah, I don't know. I got this weird plant floating on here, and I haven't been able to figure out what it is yet. So if anyone knows, here's a couple of Limnophilia aromaticas that I didn't plan or came up or something. But yeah, thank you. Oh. Just reading J-Rock's comment here. Oh, at J-Rock, I said the at. That's funny. It's pretty gray. There's, it's just kind of a concrete color. It's not going to.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm distracted by Kevin. But it's kind of just a gray concrete color. I think there is instructions for painting it, but if you're looking for a gray,
What are you knocking over?
may not need to. Of course, there's a million grays out there.
Yeah, there are.
I had a boss. It was like after those books came out, 50 Shades of Grey, and he went to the paint store before Halloween, and he he got all the gray samples, and he pinned them to his shirt, and so he's 50 Shades of Grey for Halloween.
That's cool. Why don't you just get those sample cards?
Yeah, that's what he got. The little sample cards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jimmy P, happy to help. The Limnophilia aromatica, I love that plant, but it definitely requires CO2. The Bucephalandra, and the Bucephalandra names are kind of weird, but I don't know, I kind of identified this as Bucephalandra Godzilla, but they're all kind of undescribed, so they don't have real good names on them and stuff. Then the AR Mini probably needs the CO2 and some pretty high light as well. But I think the S Repens and that Rotala probably just fine without CO2 with some decent light and nutrients. The cure time window. So you can generally walk on that material after like 4 hours after you put it down, you know, and that's going to depend a lot on the temperature and also how thick you put it in. The actual thicker you put the material in, the more exotherm, the more heat the epoxy creates. So that's how an epoxy cures. The chemical reaction between the base and the solidifier create heat, and that's how it cures. So if you introduce heat, you can get it to cure even faster. But yeah, I mean, I could put my email in the chat here, and yeah, I'd be happy to send you over the instructions for it, or you can just search like Belzona 4111 instructions for use, and you might be able to find the document that way. Or there's also Belzona apps you can download stuff.
What is this for, J Rock? I'm assuming your pond.
Yeah, I was kind of curious to that myself.
And if so, what part of your pond? But that's my guess, is his pond.
Yeah, because I think for work he does like 3D printing, right?
I don't know if he does 3D printing for work.
Seems
I
to
don't
be
know
what I remember, but I've been known to get people confused. Yes, the spec sheet on a lot of products will tell you kind of everything, the instructions and all the data and stuff, the testing.
So he said,
yeah, we got multiple sheets, like the brochure, the instructions for use, the spec sheet, chemical resistance charts, and then of course SDS. Okay, yeah. Repairing a concrete bench I got for free. It's about $1,000 bench. See, that's the thing, you know, with our material, a bucket of that, the smallest unit you can buy of it is a bucket that's 15 kilograms. And so that'll cover a volume 3-dimensionally of 414 cubic inches. But, you know, it costs $432 when you buy it from our distributor. Your distributor in your area, whoever sells it in your area, they sell it for less than that or more than that, probably around $400, I would bet. It ain't cheap, but it's the good stuff. Oh, technical epoxy art. That's awesome. All of the like epoxy stuff.
all right, Jimmy, no worries.
Is generally industrial stuff. You know, it's in these factories and you know, poles or wastewater, all sorts of stuff. Navy ships. Yeah. So sometimes I've seen like on YouTube some like epoxy art and stuff, and that's that stuff gets cool. I don't know. I like it all. Hello, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Oh, the light went out. Now you can see me in the shadows. Ooh. Here, I'll turn the light back on for a little while, but I'm going to mute myself and go get a water.
No worries. What you doing, Roundhouse? Okay, I guess they both left me. I don't know what Roundhouse is doing.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm pretty sure
One of my apps just malfunctioned.
Oh, wow. No worries, J-Rock. And hey, if he's here, you might as well ask. I don't think he minds too much.
I'll be back.
Okay, so they both ditched me. Hope you're well tonight, Jess. Doing your tanks? Doing a water change on your tanks, which I probably should do soon. And Roundhouse left. I know he worked for an epoxy company. I use pro-grade casting epoxies mostly, so concrete epoxy is not something I'm super... Got it. I know, right, Danny? Just never sleeps. I feel like she never rests either. She makes... When I watch her doing things, she makes me so exhausted. I don't know how she does so much. That's awesome! Hope they do well.
Ooh, freaking killifish? That's cool.
Yeah. Roundhouse apparently dropped off, but I don't know what he's doing. What he was doing.
Triple decker roundhouse. Or somebody blew up one of his ships or something.
Yeah, most likely. That's probably what it is, at least.
Man, a ton of snail eggs in that tank. The ram's horns are going crazy in there, apparently.
Oh, cool. Big Tank Hank. Hello. Hope you're well tonight.
Nice. Hank and
What did you say, Ryan?
said Hank in the house.
Yes, he is. Hope you're well tonight. And to answer your question for my video, yes, my neck hurts now for sure.
Any comment?
A little bit tired, but pretty good. Big Tank Hank. I'm at home with my grandma, so my parents aren't around tonight, so I can get into some mischief after the stream.
So yeah, Kevin, I meant back to that.
What?
Are you gonna stream tomorrow night, or are you gonna be mischief?
Oh, they're just gone for tonight. I'm gonna get into some
Oh,
mischief tonight.
this was your only chance you came and helped us?
Yeah, I know.
No, we're honored. That's cool.
That's
Very
what I was saying. For some reason, I decided to come on here instead.
The question is, why do you have to wait until after the stream?
Oh my God.
Because I don't want to do it on stream.
Wuss. Where's your sense of adventure?
Okay, first you're giving me a hard time saying I shouldn't get into mischief and I shouldn't have a party.
No. I said don't have a party. I was saying don't have a party, not getting into mischief.
Well, he's probably not gonna set the house on fire like this.
Hey, it wasn't a house; it was a gas leak,
Okay.
and it wasn't my fault. It was a new stove.
It was a new stove. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, they didn't hook it up right. My parents left. I had a huge party. I woke up and I was starting to clean, but the house smelled like gas. So I called 911. They came out. My parents came home while the 911 was there, so I didn't have time to clean. It was all the stove's fault.
Oh my God.
So did you get in trouble or did they thank you?
Oh my God. I got beat within an inch of my life. And rightly so. There was baloney stuck to the ceiling.
See, in that situation, I'm not sure who I'd be more pissed with. Because if something did happen, that would not have been good. That would have been very, very bad.
Well, we're lucky to get the house up because we were smoking like fiends inside. And how my parents never smelt marijuana in the house, I have no clue.
Some people aren't as sensitive. And plus, marijuana smoke will dissipate.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Away.
Oh, it's worse than cigarette smoke.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I disagree.
I guarantee you, I walked into a house and I've smelt it. And I'm like, dude, when was the last time you smoked? He's like 3 weeks. Like, dude, I still smell it in this house.
You're very sensitive. Your parents were not so sensitive.
Hey, Edgar is. Yeah, I think it was, I forget who it was. It was either Lori or Jen said that they went into their, I think it was Jen said that they went into their parents' car and they were yelling at their mom and she's like, what? And apparently she stopped smoking like 6 to 8 months ago, but they could still smell it in the car.
Oh, you ain't never getting it out of a car.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I used to be in the hotel business before the epoxy business, and there was a couple of times we tried to switch a smoking room to non-smoking room.
Oh,
And we, like,
no, that doesn't work.
we painted the walls, replaced the mattresses, changed the carpets. It still smells like smoke. You get complaints all the time. Yeah, cigarette smoke. That's what I'm saying. Cigarette smoke never goes
All
away.
I know is there is a hotel in Elgin, Illinois, that has about a quarter pound of weed stuck up underneath the desk that's in there.
Okay.
Yeah. And I moved out of the house because I was going on my quote unquote 15-month vacation for smoking weed. So I bought a bunch of weed and I couldn't finish it all. So I just stashed it there. Whoever cleans that room is going to get a really nice surprise.
How long ago was this?
10 years ago now, plus.
Nice.
I would love to know if it's still there, though.
It's not close by. You can't go investigate.
It's an hour away.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure.
really far.
I mean, that desk might not even be there anymore. They
Yeah.
probably got furniture.
Plus, you would have to rent the room. They're not going to just let you into a room.
Well, yeah.
If they're cleaning it, they might.
No,
No.
dude.
Yeah.
What country do you live in? Because it's not in America. They don't let you do anything like that no more.
Okay, sure.
Dude, they won't even let you swim in the pool without renting a room now.
Well, of course not. Yeah, I mean,
Well, no, because there was really no community pools, so all the hotels would charge you like a flat rate of $10 if you wanted to go swimming. You can bring the family in and go swimming on certain days, and they don't even do that no more.
yeah, I never heard of that. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. How big
I was
is
in the
was
hotel
the
business for like
GRB?
years.
I mean, this was all the Holiday Inn and Days Inn did it. Best Western did it. What was the other one? There was another one. Oh, Howard Johnson, but they closed.
Nice GRB. Yeah, my buddy, like his parents. I remember the first time I got drunk. That my buddy's parents were out of town, and his brother threw a big old party. His like older brother. So yeah, sounds kind of similar. Made a complete fool out of myself, of course. Kevin just disappears. He just walks off.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
I know. Oh, and he's
Well, wait a minute.
3 seconds. It wasn't all
Oh,
that
yeah. Well, maybe it might come today.
Cool.
It might come today.
Wait, what?
August 27th.
What are you looking for?
It's 1:10 a.m. Okay, yeah. No, because I'm tracking my package. My package might be coming today.
Okay,
It
do you already
says-
ask
well,
what
it's
package?
August 28th where you're at.
Well, yeah, no. At August 27th, it was at 10:12 p.m. It was in Palatine, which is Rockford's distribution center.
But tomorrow's Saturday or today's Saturday, isn't it?
USPS delivers on Saturday. Last time I knew. I mean, I don't know. I don't get my mail every day, so I go out like once a week and get it.
You get Budweiser in Australia, where you have good beer.
That Australian beer isn't good beer. I can't remember
Well,
what the stuff is called. What is it
depends on
called?
what Australian beer.
What's the Australian beer called?
GRB might have been in the States back then.
Hey, Joe. Hope you're well tonight. How are those discus doing with those eggs? Did they eat them? That's awesome, though, 3G.
I'm so disappointed.
What?
My guy called me up earlier today. Yo, I'll swing by your house and drop something off for you. I got to go by his house and pump his tires up because I got the cigarette lighter air pump thing. He never came by today.
Joe says Bud Platinum for me.
Oh, Bud Platinum. Yeah, I like IPAs and pale ales and stuff like that. Sometimes when it's hot, I'll drink a lighter beer like that one. Later, Danny.
Danny says he's calling it a night. I haven't seen Patrick in a little. Hello, Glacial. Hope you're well. Let's see. What was I going to do? I swear, I would lose my head if it wasn't screwed on. Joe, is today your normal day off, or are you playing hooky? Again. Wow, we've still got 16 in here. That's pretty good.
Hit that like button, folks.
Yes, please. Oh, cool. Oh, that's nice. Okay. He said he's going to set up another one. I think this time for angels, but I could be wrong.
Who's gonna set up what?
Joe and a 90? No. Yeah. It's like a 92 or 93. It's an odd shape. But of course, that's what he wanted. He can't get the normal sizes. He's too picky to get the normal sizes.
I just try to buy whatever's cheap. course, if I mean, it's nice to have a good size.
Yeah, he likes the height. He
Yeah,
likes the height, and he likes having enough clearance width-wise for the discus.
yeah. I mean, you're dealing with taller fish, then you're gonna like the height for sure.
But with the standard sizes, not quite as easy to find.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Joe, I know. And you like them, and you still want them wide. I forget who it was. I was watching somebody on YouTube, and they had a tank that they got custom made because they didn't have enough room. So they decided to go, and it was like a column. It was almost like a column. It was pretty tall. I forget which one it was. God, that's gonna bug me.
Like a round column,
No, like a column.
a square column, or hexagon column, or
Square. Rectangular.
okay.
Prism.
All right, gotcha. Yeah, those tanks are the most awkward when they're really tall and they're not very wide and deep.
But
I've
but
got I've got like I've got two of them actually, 15-gallon hexagon tanks, and so they're taller and not very wide.
so I think the reason why, if I remember correctly, because I can't remember what video it was, but if I remember correctly, they did it because they didn't have a ton of space, so they had to, and they wanted one there, so they just put it where it was.
Yeah, you're gonna have a smaller footprint that way. Yeah,
And
I
I
mean,
think they got
one
a
of those
custom.
two hexagon tanks like sits on my nightstand. So yeah, it like fits in a smaller space. But there's no room for the fish to like swim back and forth. It's just all up and down, which most fish don't do that really.
Well, depend. I mean, if you have smaller nano fish,
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of fish that are, and this big column might have been huge, and if it's 4 feet by 4 feet by 6 feet tall or something like that, then yeah, it's just gonna be a big pain in the butt to clean, but otherwise, cool tank, bro.
yeah, that is true. Cleaning would be a pain.
Like I have a couple of tanks that are a pain. The plant farm, it sits above my like a gas stove or got gas fireplace, and so
Oh,
it's up
okay.
on it's like chest high to the bottom of it basically. So I got to climb up on a little step stool to do work in there or stand on a chair or something. And then my 90-gallon, it's really tall, and so yeah, once again it's step stool time. And then I have in the bedroom I got a 55, and it sits on top of this I don't know, this kind of vertical dresser, or I don't know, horizontal, what do they call those, credenzas, I think. And so that's pretty high to get up in there. I can like, yeah, I can, if I got some tongs or something, I can reach down and plant stuff in that. But yeah, to get my hand to the bottom of that tank, once again, I got to stand on something. And I'm not the tallest guy around.
Yeah. Well, it's always hard to clean with larger tanks.
Oh, that's up Kevin's alley.
Wait, what?
J-Rock says, my lady is watching Tim Tracker, and he's at Sea Life Orlando, and they have these huge brine shrimp hatcheries. They look like huge cones.
I think, doesn't Greg Sage do it with like a funnel and a bucket, if I remember correctly?
I've watched that video with him and Corey a couple of times, but it's been a long time since I've watched that because that is a really cool video when he tours that place. But I don't remember that part. Yeah.
Even if Kevin had one of those systems, I still think you would have problems doing live brine shrimp.
Why is that?
I don't know. He just seems to have a lot of problems with brine shrimp.
No, I think I'm just more fussy with the way I hatch them out and the way I want it.
Well, it doesn't matter how you want it. It's what they need. I want my fish to be, where I don't have to do water in the tank at all.
No. So it's not that it's right, and I'm doing it correctly. It's just I'm more picky in the way that I want them to separate and hatch out. So I think it's working just fine. It's just I'm a little bit more picky with the way I want it.
You're getting it dialed in.
Well, he still needs to get a light. I think that's a big problem because he's not heating the water. He's just leaving it room temperature. And if he has a remote control air conditioner, that means it's like a window unit, which means the room can get quite cold.
I put a heater in the tank. Or in this brine shrimp hatchery. So it's got a heater.
See, Kevin, if you had that really long hose for the Python, you could go right into your tub and just siphon right into the tub.
Oh, I have one. I'm just not doing that for this tank since it's a quarantine tank, and I don't have more than 2 pythons. Not to mention it's a pain to get the siphon to start. And
it's not a pain at all. Do I have to do like how-to videos on everything?
What?
I'm going to have to do how-to videos on everything.
Why do you say that?
You don't need starting a siphon is one of the easiest things in the world to do. You literally don't have to do anything except put the Python end in and then pull it upside down and raise it out of the tank. The water starts going down the tube because it always wants to find a level. It starts going down the tube, starts a siphon. You quick put it right underneath the tank, and your siphon is started.
Yep, that's how I do it. Well, except on little tanks. Then I'll just start the siphon myself.
Yeah. If it's short enough, I'll do it like that. And then for because getting rid of duckweed, I did a video on that. You use a Python, and it's literally gone within like a one water change.
Oh, just skim the top of it with it.
You just invert it, and you siphon the top of the water.
Yeah. Yeah, the only like when I've had duckweed, it was in with guppies, and then it's a pain in the butt because guppies are all at the top, and they want to.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's going on down there? Over there, Yep. Yeah. It's just too dumb to get out of the way of the siphon.
Yeah. See, guppies are dumb.
Same with Bettas.
I'm actually thinking about doing that, Petro. I got to train this kid. He does stuff. He does it the hard way sometimes.
You hear that, Kevin?
Look at that window. Look at that perfect window he has right outside, right there behind the chair. He could be siphoning right out through that.
I can't.
Why?
AC unit and the other side of the window does not. Only one side opens.
What do you mean only one side opens?
Yeah, that's like, what kind of hanky-janky window is that? Is it broke?
So yeah, I mean it's always just one side, right? But that's the side that the AC unit's on. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
I thought all the new houses had those windows that open out.
Slides. Our slide. Oh, I've got 1.5 trays or cube trays of frozen brine shrimp. Hey, Scott.
Bateson, I saw your comment earlier about the big custom tanks, and I was looking into that myself.
Hey, Scott.
Still trying to figure things out a little bit there. But I don't know. I was, we were talking about the Belzona earlier, and it's, that it was concrete repair there, but we also have coatings and stuff. So I was thinking about having one made out of steel, but that just coating it. But that sounds really expensive. But I'm looking into like some like fiberglass tanks then that would be coated.
J-Rock, when Kevin pays to have me go out there to teach him all this stuff, I'll definitely hook up a tube out his window. It's really easy.
But I can't.
It depends on where it's at in my house. A lot of times I'll just drain it to, like upstairs, I'll just drain it to my son's bathtub. And then downstairs, yeah, usually the hose just goes out the front door or the back door.
Yeah, I go into the tub. I use the sink, or I'll go right out the front door.
See, the problem is my sink is. I don't know what the.
Okay,
hell.
well, Kevin, we already fixed that. You're going to use your shower.
That shower does. I need to get an adapter for it.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did.
Well, you might not. Unscrew the shower head.
I did. It doesn't. No, it doesn't work there.
Or or get the adapter. Get the crazy contraption like I had.
I was thinking making it easy. Just using the hose. Unscrew the head. Screw the hose right into the Python. The Python connector thing.
I did that. It doesn't fit.
Okay, well, chop.
You need an adapter.
Yeah. What are you wasting time for? You should be. Hey, Mom, I need to go to the store. I need to go shopping now.
Hardware.
Unfortunately, I don't drive, and I told my dad when we go to Home Depot, I wanna go.
Yeah, well, just tell him, okay, you're not going to Home Depot fast enough. We need to go. I need this. It'll make your life so much easier. Seriously. You won't be carrying the buckets and killing your back and all that. I'm sure you spill water as you're carrying the buckets. Your parents will love that. No more spilling water.
Or at least less spilling water.
Yeah.
Wait. Well,
don't go that way. Just say no spilling water.
There you go. Yeah. You gotta sell it.
Roundhouse. See Roundhouse. So it would be really easy to run water straight into my angelfish tank and the other 1 or 2 tanks, but for the shrimp tanks, I have the bucket that I probably use. if that was the case, because
Oh yeah, I mean, small
remember.
tanks you can use, certain tanks you can use buckets, but the majority of the tanks you want to use a Python.
No, I mean this bucket. By bucket, I mean like the 30-gallon.
Okay, and that's your water bucket. That's easy.
So that's for the if that was the case, I'd use that for the Neocaridina, and then I'd just use regular tap water for my angels, since I don't really have to do much to the water to get it.
Yeah. And what you do, you buy one of those, you buy a remote control switch. It's a plug that it's a plug adapter. You plug it into the wall, and it's like an RF unit with a remote. You plug the pump into that. You hook a hose up to the pump. You string the hose over. You click the little button on the remote. It turns the pump on. Boom, you're pumping. When you're getting ready when you want to end, click it off. Pump turns off. Boom, you're done pumping, and it just drains back. You slowly lift the hose and let the water drain back through the pump into the bucket.
Yes. Yeah, the only thing with the Python in adding water is you can't remineralize or anything else.
You don't need to. Your water is already mineralized.
Use those sump pumps that you got to pump the water into the tank from your bucket.
Yeah, I'm talking about from the bucket.
Yeah, from the bucket I can.
And from your faucet, it'll just go right into the tank.
But I need to remineralize the water before I put it in the tanks.
No, you don't.
Why don't I?
Because you never demineralized it. You never RO. Your water doesn't get RO'd out of your faucet, is it?
No,
yeah.
But it
basically it is. His water has no minerals in it. Tell him your hardness.
My GH is like 2, and my KH is like 1 or 3. I forget what exactly it is.
Okay, then in that case, put some flagstone. Put a piece of flagstone in each tank.
Flagstone?
Yeah.
That's a first. Never heard that one.
It won't work as good as crushed coral, but crushed coral might work too well.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rocks out there that have minerals that in like when they're put into soft water, they're gonna leach out those minerals.
Yeah.
But I mean, whether or not that's gonna work, I mean, it's something you'd have to experiment with.
I mean, yeah, I've had it work. I've had certain rocks that, oh my God.
Oh yeah, I mean, it certainly can work, and it's just you're gonna have to dial that in and do those tests and figure out how it's going, and it's gonna be a while to figure that out. I would imagine how much you need or what type of rock you need. Might just be easier to put it in the bucket, remineralize it, and then take it from the bucket and pump it into the tanks.
That's
but you
an
can
idea
still
too.
use hoses to do all that.
You'd have two systems. You'd have a water out system and a water in system.
Yeah.
Get a little power head, hook up a tube to the power head, run the tube, a 50-foot tube, something that'll come up out of the bucket and run across your floor to the farthest tank.
Yes.
And you just flip you just hit that remote, turn the power on, and it starts pumping. Once it's done, you're done.
That would be great.
Do they really not do that stuff anymore? I mean, seriously, you should have a pump in that bucket.
I do. I have a pump for it, but I don't have the hosing for it yet. I need to get some hosing.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that's hardware store too, but you should have a pump in there to keep that water moving.
I have a circulation pump already in there.
Okay.
But my water is extremely soft, so either way I need to remineralize before, so I can't use a python and just go straight into my tanks with the shower. Otherwise, I would.
Well, there is a way.
What?
Wouldn't a water softener do it? I mean, granted, I know a water softener softens the water, but the water softener also puts all the shit back into the water.
Yeah, I think some of them use salts to treat the water.
Yeah, because my parents it's a big like 5-pound square block of salt that you got to put in every month. We'll get you squared away, Kev. I mean, the hosing that you need for the filling the tank, that could be literally the Python hose, the clear Python hose. You know, something that diameter.
People say like that clear. I've seen on here that clear hose. People get it for cheap, but like around here, if you go to the hardware store and try to buy that clear hose, like it's insanely expensive. It's
right now it is because there's a shortage.
Well, this has been like a couple years ago, and it's just for me, it's just way cheaper to buy a garden hose. The first one I got, it was like NSF approved for potable water contact, but the next one I got, I didn't worry about it, and I don't think it causes any problems.
Hey, Kevin, I got an idea. I can start selling you my water.
Yeah, how much would that be just to ship it? Jesus
Christ. I don't know. Think of it this way. It's a vacation. Every month you come out here with a tanker. It'll take a couple, maybe a day or so to fill it. You'll be mixing my water with your water, so the water will last twice as long, if not 3 times or 4 times as long. Because mine is what was it last time? 537.
Where's Jeffrey when I need him?
537 out of the tap TDS.
Yeah, on cold water. Hot water is 10 13 or something like that.
Wow.
Well water.
Oh, okay.
Best stuff in the. I will never. I back in the 20 years ago when I did fish, I did it with tap, city water, and you always have to put the chemicals in. Man, I'm serious. If I had to be doing that stuff, I wouldn't be doing fish.
Yeah, see, when I first started doing fish, I was on a well when I lived at home, and now I'm on city water.
Yes, and you buy it from Germany every like 6 months to a year. You spoil those damn things.
Yeah, Bateson's got it right there. The RV water hoses. And I use the little RV carbon block filter on the end of it too.
See, I go with the braided tubing. I pay extra. I'm willing to pay extra for the braided tubing.
Yeah, that stuff's really expensive.
No, I just bought 30 feet of it. That's what's coming on either later today or Monday. 30 feet of 3/8 braided tubing, 2 90s, 2 5/8 Ts, 2 reducers from 5/8 down to 3/8, and then the compact 8-port manifold.
Nice.
I'm kind of disappointed. Oh, I mean, I wanted to use the same tubing I had downstairs, which was the 5/8, but they don't have any. They haven't had any for like a year.
Yeah, I want to get 5/8 as well.
Well, if you can find it, pick it up because it's like sold out everywhere, from what I understand.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize what we're going into this year. Everything stopped for a year. No one made anything for a year, pretty much.
Oh yeah, like we were talking about the epoxies earlier and stuff, and a whole bunch of our competitors are running out of natural resources to make their epoxies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid it may happen to us eventually as well. I think we're just like a big enough company that we had enough like in stock already.
I mean, it's happening to everyone. Ford has over 500,000 F-150s sitting in a parking lot that they cannot sell because they don't have computers. They're done except for the computers.
Wow. Just got to plug the chip in, but you don't have the chip.
Yeah. The I mean, all the rare earth minerals for batteries and computers and all that stuff. Hell, even petroleum products like the hoses and plastics are getting hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna catch up.
Feel like that's everything, but yeah. Well, nobody's going to work, so that it makes it really tough.
Yeah, people got to go there as to work. Lazy butts. That's what you all are. You're all lazy. Like I'm one to talk. I haven't worked in 10 years. Well, I shouldn't say I've had, quote unquote, I haven't had a job in 10 years.
Yeah.
I work every damn day, though. What about filtering through crushed coral? I wonder if that would work. A small packet, like in an AquaClear, a small packet. They sell the bags that you can fill up yourself. Just a little bit of crushed coral. I wonder if that would work.
I doubt it. I think the minerals are going to need time in the water to disperse in there for the acidity of the water to break them down and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to catch up, but
well, and then that's the other thing.
At a certain point, I think it would
comes out like 8.1 out of the tap, and it has virtually nothing in it.
See, and I don't get how that's possible. Well, I always thought the softer the water, the lower the pH.
It doesn't have any carbon hardness in it, so then the pH drops a bunch too. So it's something wacky they're doing to the water, probably to maintain their pipes and stuff. To make sure
honestly, Kevin, what you should do is contact the water company and get a freedom of information and find out what their testing results are for all their different tests that they do.
Everybody should be able to look that up on like the Public Works website for your local Public Works, and they'll give you a report. But I never know on those reports, like, did they just test it one time, or is it like
so they tested it? Hey Bateson, how are you, Tyler?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
I don't.
So yes, I agree you can, but the only problem is it doesn't have all of the tests that I want.
What tests do you want that they won't do?
GH and KH they don't have.
You've looked at that report?
You've asked them for the report. It might not be on their website. You would have to actually get a physical copy, and that would have the full report. I'm sure they test for stuff that they don't even like fluorine. They would have to test for fluorine. They'd have to test for iron. They'd have to test for, poisons and stuff too, I would assume.
Yeah, you can get like a full email report sent to you if you contact them yourselves.
This will be like, I'm guessing 4 or 5 pages,
Yeah.
not just like 4 or 5 lines on a web page.
You can get like a general like consensus on how good your water is and like how much chlorine is usually in it, just like looking online. But you want to contact your water supply company for like heavy information on everything.
Yeah.
See, even that though, Bateson, like you're on city water there.
Oh yeah, I'm on city water.
Yeah.
Honestly, Kevin,
So-
you will see test
we
results
have
for
the
stuff
same
that you didn't
exact
even
water.
know existed.
So we have the same exact water, but during certain times of the year, I'll notice there's more chlorine in it than other
Oh,
times.
cool.
Yeah,
Thank you, Wargaming.
I've noticed the TDS tends to go up and down, and every once in a while they'll spike the pH up to about 8 from like 7.6.
That might be a pipe cleaning day.
Yep. It's usually a pipe cleaning like 3 weeks.
Or, yeah, I mean,
Dang.
it could be that long, yeah. Depending on how big the system is. The bigger the system, the longer they have to do it for it to get through the whole system.
So that's your new 180?
Yeah, that's the new tank.
Awesome.
I I didn't really want to have to go get it, but I was
Yeah.
having to keep that shark in like 8 inches of water. I mean, she was like that for like 3 days. So
Hey, Kev, can you pop what Bateson up on big screen?
Okay.
Because I see a yellow fish. I'm trying. Ah, damn, he went away. What is it? What are those yellow fish?
oh, those are Geophagus brasiliensis.
Okay.
Got those from a GPAS meeting a while back.
Now, am I been saying this? Because I always thought it was Geophagus. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
I don't know.
Okay. Because
I might be
Yeah,
saying it
seriously.
totally wrong.
for like the first 5 years, I was saying Niger trigger the wrong way.
I stopped trying when I got into bikers, bishers,
I think it's Bickers.
bakiers.
I say it's Bickers. But
I've
that's just
heard
me.
that where they come from in Africa, where they originated from, they say it biker.
Yeah, I always said biker, and I say
I
Geo-
always said
Vegas.
I always said Bashir and called them Geophagus just because it's a PH. I don't know.
But yeah,
Oh, like that. Okay.
I have nothing to back these. up.
I always thought it was Geophagus, but I have no idea.
Need to get some Latin experts in here.
Latin's a dead language. I don't think there really is anything as a true Latin expert.
No, not really. Only people who've
Think they know
Like-
what they're saying.
basically heard. It's like word of mouth now. It's not even
And
really.
those people went to bed hours ago.
Yeah. Wow, that is the ugliest damn camo I've ever seen. It's called Back to School. It makes the whole ship yellow like a bus.
Ugh.
Yeah. But it's 100% Commander XP bonus.
Maybe worth it.
Yeah, see, the Petroman's saying his tap water is funky, but when you let it sit for a day, it's soft. pH goes down to 6.4. So yeah, whatever's in there that's increasing pH is gassing off, I guess. Or the water just has no buffering capacity, so it's dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
how about
noticed our water stays really hard here in Vancouver, at least for me.
Yeah, for me as well.
It's like at the lowest around 200 TDS.
I think I've seen it like 130 before. At least over here.
Yeah, I think the lowest I've seen it was maybe like 190 straddling 200 kind of deal. Which I mean, I
how
have.
do you keep F?
I do have a meter. I freaking finally got like 5-6 months ago.
What meter? What meter?
A TDS meter.
Yeah, I was just looking for mine. I think it's downstairs, though. I just set up a crystal red shrimp tank. So I'm just using distilled water mixed with our water to get the TDS right.
What's the
That's
difference between?
I was thinking about doing that, setting up like a 5-gallon for some.
Yeah, I would do that, except I can't drive, so I can't get RO water or distilled water. What's the difference between distilled and RO water? Because aren't you basically doing the same thing, except one's
So the RODI is reverse osmosis distilled. But either one of those processes are going to strip it of all its minerals. So I went to buy distilled water, and all they had was reverse osmosis water at the grocery store. And so I bought that. I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. And then I put my TDS meter in there, and it registered 1.
Yeah. Okay. So, for instance, like a dehumidifier, the water that it produces is distilled because it literally takes the moisture from the air and condenses it. There's nothing in it because there's no, obviously the air can't hold heavy metals. RO water is water that is filtered. And some stuff will get through the filter. So RODI still has some stuff in it, but it's very, very, very little. Like if you would boil water and collect the steam and then condense it, that would be distilled water.
Yep.
I think distilled would have to go to a vapor state.
Yeah.
It would have to come from a vapor state.
Correct.
Or, well, it might be possible, and I'm not certain of this, it might be
I don't
possible
think so.
to put it under like an amount of pressure to then, once again, it would just turn it into gas.
Yeah, because at that point you're basically like pressure steaming in, aren't you?
Yeah. It's going to boil. It's under some pressure. It's going to reduce the boiling temperature.
Oh, speaking of water, dude, have you heard about the new experiment that they did? They got water to turn into a metallic substance.
What?
Yeah. It looks like gold, liquid gold. It's like a goldish color, just like gold is. But it's a metallic. The water is metallic. It's a metallic. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it because it's like two separate things that it's water, but it's metallic.
They're straight performing alchemy out here.
Oh, I mean, this was a big thing. It was all over the science pages and everything. Even on YouTube. Look up on YouTube, metallic water. It's really cool looking. Oh, that looks a lot better. The school bus looks a lot better with the mod, the camo mod. What do the other ones look like? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I have no clue how to decipher this.
Decipher what? You got to use your words, Kevin.
What the hell?
Oh my God, language.
Inappropriate. There are children here, sir.
Yeah, jeez. My virgin ears.
Oh, shut up, Roundhouse.
That's hey. I'm right now. I'm underneath my desk in case lightning strikes.
I'm really confused. So the City of Palo Alto utilities and our water supplies are required by law to adhere to strict health and safety standards for potable drinking water. Okay, great. But then it says water quality and annual consumer confidence report. Okay, I got that. As of June 9th, 2021. But where the heck is all this info coming from?
That's the test they did.
Yeah, but when I go onto the actual website, I don't see that info.
Stop. Go down. I want to see what the green things are, because I swear to God, I just saw water quality. There, your second one down. Water quality and annual consumer confidence report.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
There. Kids nowadays, man, they don't read.
I have a really hard time with scanning, so yeah, I don't read. Okay, so apparently it says it's 9.6 pH.
So yeah, they're like rapidly dropping your pH, and then it's.
Well, no,
rising
they're
back
increasing it. June 9th, it was 9.4. June 10th, it was 9.6.
They're increasing it, and then it's dropping to try and recompensate. My bad.
You know, I'm almost thinking it almost seems like they know there's a break in the pipe near some peat. That's the only reason I could think of that they're shoving that high a pH down the water. Because that's crazy high.
Yeah, it's really unusual. And then, like, most water quality reports I've looked at are much more detailed than that.
Yeah. Like, that's literally for the let's just put stuff up online so the sheeple stupid masses will look at it and go, oh, okay. Honestly, the reports are pages long with that kind of, just line after line after line with test results.
That's all it shows. And this doesn't really.
And right below it is previous annual water quality reports.
Try to click on that.
Yeah, click on all these and look at what's in it. Lead, fluoride. Yeah, all these things are your test results. Each one will have test results in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just broke it out into all these sections.
I don't think so. I think it's info, but I don't think.
Well, no, your lead and your fluoride and your chloride 6 that had information on it, and they would just tell you or you would have to read that because in there it pretty much should say, yeah, we have zero. We try to make it zero lead. Fluoride. I don't know. I'm sure they add fluoride to it.
So it tells you what it is, but it doesn't tell you how much is in it.
Okay. Well, then in that case, go up. Keep going up. Stop. That one. Nope. The one right there with all the lists, 2018, 17, 16, 15. Click on one of those. Click on the 2019. Maybe that's the full report.
Yeah. Click on one of those previous reports. See if it's more extensive.
Oh, Jesus, really? That's not a report.
See,
no, you got a lot more. You got a lot more.
This is what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
But
there you go.
2019. This is like 3 years old.
Yeah, and to get the update information, you'd have to actually contact them. They're not going to put all this stuff on the website every day. It changes every day,
Yeah,
as
sure.
you can see.
Yeah, sure. Just once a month.
Even once a month. That's a lot of time right there.
Okay, at least every few months.
Well, they'd have to raise your taxes. Because doing this isn't cheap. You got to have someone that transcribes it, from paper onto their website. You have to have someone to check it to make sure, because you got to have it dead on. You can't have any liability here. So you're going to have it checked at least 3 or 4 times to make sure all the numbers are correct and everything.
And then it's the city and state, so there's got to be a guy standing there watching the
And
workers the whole time.
and for the worker to put this in, that's what are they, $100 an hour nowadays?
Oh yeah, city
So
workers are not cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, $15 an hour for minimum.
It's not $15 an hour for them.
No, minimum wage.
Certainly
For
not
city
in the
workers.
Bay Area.
The thing about
I'm saying minimum wage is $15.
well, thank God we don't have people that work for McDonald's doing this, because you wouldn't be getting any of the correct information.
Well, you still might not be, but
I mean, it'll say like pickles and onions instead of numbers.
Would you like fries with that shake?
Even though the shake machine's broken.
I swear, it's always
just liquid
broken.
shake.
Yeah, because it's a big scam.
Sorry.
There's actually a huge lawsuit right now over this.
Slushy.
Multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
Really?
Yeah.
Another one?
Oh, this is the main one.
No.
Because some guy actually
because they had one on what was it, coffee?
No, I'm talking about the shake machines. Some guy actually wrote a program and fixed it. And he was testing it, and the McDonald's took the testing program and turned it to the people that keep making the machines to break. So in essence, they just did espionage, corporate espionage. It's a multi-million-dollar lawsuit right now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But what I'm saying is McDonald's also had an issue of the lawsuit with the lady who got 3rd-degree burns too.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, and they were all
They've been
idiots.
sued for pink meat since then.
Oh yeah.
Fake pink meat, the slime.
Didn't they get sued for bad potatoes since then too?
Yeah, they did.
They were like, people were like getting green French fries and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure their policy is if they're not getting sued all the time, they're just not trying hard enough.
Oh,
well, I mean, when you serve as many people as McDonald's serves, you're going to have stuff happen. I mean, literally, what are they? I mean, I remember back in the day, they used to put the signs up over 1 billion served, over 2 billion. They don't even do that anymore because there's so many.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like in the 56 and 70 billion range now, probably.
Nasty stuff.
Oh, I love my McDonald's.
I still eat it every once in a while.
Yeah. A double quarter pounder with cheese, the Big Macs.
Oh, yeah.
You get the double quarter pounder with cheese, but then you ask for the mac sauce just to hack the whole menu. Oh, yeah.
No. What I like doing is I like, even on my Big Macs, I'll ask for the barbecue sauce from the Chicken McNuggets. I'll open it up and put the barbecue sauce on the top burger, so it's barbecue burger.
My wife makes homemade mac sauce all the time now because she doesn't like to special order anything, and she just likes the single cheeseburgers for some reason.
Oh.
And so
I mean, once
she makes it herself and like puts a bunch of barbecue sauce and stuff in it. Dude, it's so much better.
Yeah, we make our own Mac sauce too, because we make these like Big Mac bowls. So
Ooh.
it doesn't have the bread part in it. It's like a
Okay,
salad,
yeah.
but it's a Big Mac salad. Got the meat and the cheese.
I'm gonna. Well, I don't think the NDA still holds, but the Big Mac secret sauce is just Thousand Island dressing with extra shit added to it.
Oh yeah.
Because
Well,
we ran out once, and my boss told me to go to Jewel and get 7 containers of Thousand Island. So I went and got it, and then they were chopping up more onions and like more pickles and stuff, and they added it to it. They just mixed it all up.
When I make burgers, I make my own burger sauce, and you basically make a Thousand Island dressing. You take some like mayonnaise, ketchup, equal parts of that. Put a tiny bit of mustard in there, a little tiny bit of sriracha in there, and then some pickles or relish. Yeah, it's gonna be way better than Big Mac sauce.
I think it was French's like fry sauce or whatever. That's the stuff that kind of makes it for me. That makes it like the Big Mac sauce. I don't know what it is about that, but
nice. Good to know.
I think we get our water from Hetchechi. At least that's where we're supposed to get it from.
Well, again, that would be in the report that you would get. Seriously, contact the water company and get an actual report sent to you.
yeah, you can just email them.
Yeah.
Will do.
You don't got to call them or nothing.
Certainly worth a shot. See what you get back from them.
You might find out that there's something really bad in there for your fish. You know? You never know. I mean, shit, I know fluoride is bad for the fish. And it seems like they just love shoving more and more of that into the water lately.
Trying to keep everyone's teeth clean because no one can brush their dang teeth.
Well, it's kind of hard to buy a toothbrush when all the stores are closed.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I can make a toothbrush last for better part of at least 6 months.
Oh, I can last them for years.
That's like if I really need to, like.
I mean, I don't chew on my toothbrushes and stuff. So,
But at the same time, every time I get a new toothbrush, I'm like, this is nice, man.
I know, right?
A while ago.
I'm like, man, I don't remember when the last time I got a new one was. This is amazing.
See, I just use a electric toothbrush, so
The Sonicare or something like that. We used to
we've
have one.
had it for a while. I don't even know how old it is.
it's a Montgomery Ward special.
No way.
It's J.C. Penney's.
For me, it'd be more like I got it from Meyer and Frank before they closed.
Yeah. Jewel.
Yeah.
I got it from Jewel Osco. I don't know. Do you guys have Jewel Oscos out there? By you guys?
Never heard of it.
It's like a.
Nope.
Well, originally it was 2 different stores. I think they are still 2 different stores. Jewel was a food store. Osco was like you had your, like everything else. Toilet paper, paper towels, soaps, birthday cards, stuff like that. And they eventually just moved into the same building.
Oh, okay.
They used to be separate.
Fred Meyer's. Or
Okay.
Fred Meyer, actually. It's a one-stop
But yeah,
shop.
it's Jewel Osco is like the local Chicagoland food store.
Isn't Fred Meyer just Vaughn's or whatever? Isn't that who owns them?
They got bought by Kroger, like probably
Man, Kroger's buying everything.
But yeah, they call it one-stop shopping. So yeah, you can get furniture or garden equipment or groceries or whatever there. Don't buy any garden equipment, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The prices are going to be insane.
They have, I mean, Jewel Osco has some garden equipment, but it's limited to like, the little hand shovels and the hand hose and stuff like that.
When we first built our house, like I was putting in my own backyard, and I went to Home Depot and bought all the yard tools stuff. I forgot to buy a rake though, just like a regular rake. And then I was driving home from Home Depot. I'm like, well, I'll just stop at Freddy's. And then I go there and the rake's like $42. So I'm like looking at it going, that seems kind of expensive. I don't think I'm gonna buy the rake. Went back to Home Depot. They the same rake for like $9.
I'm not really all that surprised.
They get really crazy.
That's an insane markup.
I feel like there's a ton of markup.
I'll go to we have a place called Park Rose Hardware.
Yeah, I like
around here. Yeah, I really like them because it's like just cheap enough, just that little bit more expensive where I'll definitely go there to save myself the trip of having to go halfway across town to Home Depot.
Yeah, I'm over here on the east side, so Park Rose, Lowe's, and Home Depot are all real close to me. But if I need a little plumbing part or something, I like going to Park Rose better because you can just buy the individual part instead of having to buy a bag of 5 of them or something.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like the customer service at Park Rose, if you have an odd thing, is a lot better than.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's over here. And they scurry over there.
Well, that's I built my whole big block out of going there, man. I knew everyone by name by the time I was done building that stupid motor.
Nice.
But I mean, they're just I don't know, out everywhere, man. They were the friendliest.
Yeah, GRB. There's still some of them, some stores left other than Walmart, but they did put a bunch of places out of business for sure.
Walmart sucks.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Illinois, Petro. Man, I don't dare go into Walmart's. They've got some freaky people in there. And that says a lot, me saying that.
I love that Faces of Walmart website. Go on there and have a good laugh for a couple hours.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I looked at it, but man, you see some really funny stuff on there.
Oh yeah, some interesting outfits and yeah. I can imagine. I've seen them live.
Oh yeah, I worked at Ross off of right over at Fisher's Landing area or whatever.
Oh okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I worked over there for almost a year, man. And some of the people you meet in that area just make you think twice about wanting to be in public.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, some characters.
I mean, there's some really awesome people too, but
Oh, I'm sure. Some people just looking to get a good deal, and then some people that just kind of scraping the bottom of society.
man, there was this one dude. He'd come in there every week, buy out a bunch of the furniture, and then return a bunch of the stuff he had bought 2 weeks prior, and swear he would do that 2-3 times a month at least, and he was like running a consignment store or whatever.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I was wondering if he was like staging houses or something.
No, he was running a consignment store, and he was like selling all this stuff out of there, and anything that he couldn't sell, he would just bring back after like
Wow.
right? He would
That's
just
crazy.
buy it, mark it up like 4 times the price.
Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, that dude needs to find somewhere for inventory.
Right?
That's
And then so he would do that, like he would come in, he would get like 3 carts, fill them up with stuff. It would be closing time. He'd still be shopping.
Oh.
We're like, dude, you like our computers won't let us log in after a certain point in time.
Yeah.
Either you gotta just leave
pick up
this stuff
things.
here.
Uh-huh. Wow.
I mean,
Hey, Kev,
there's some ridiculous
Yeah?
people.
what happened to Larry?
I don't know.
You pissed him off, didn't you? What did you say to him?
Nothing.
Maybe that's the issue, Kevin.
Get your butt up here.
What, is he here?
No.
He could be lurking. There's 11 people watching.
Well, if you're lurking, Larry, you have a chance to win the Missouri. Under the armory, there is a section for a new like event. It's really easy. You can get the Missouri, I guess. And check your email because I just got a free camo sent to me. Man, the camos are actually, even though they're ugly, they work. Because the camo that you'll want, the least camo that you want, costs 22,500 silver each time you on each ship. You got to pay for it each time. At least the camos that they give you, you don't have to pay.
So the school bus yellow works?
Yeah, it just makes the ship yellow when you don't have the mod. When you have the mod, it turns it. I have with World of Warships, it has a mod station that are all like approved unofficial mods. But the one mod changes all the different camos, the ugly, because they're all colorful crap. All their special camos are all, doesn't look like anything that you would find on a ship. But it changes it into all stuff that you would find on a ship. So without the mod, it's yellow like a school bus, but with the mod, it's like a cream color with like a sea green splotches.
All right.
I don't know. I'm going for my Missouri.
Yo, I got to roll out.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.
You guys do the same.
Have a good one.
Later.
Good talking to you, Ryan.
I remember 20 years ago they starting put chloramine in our water supply and did not inform the local pet store. Oh yeah.
Well, honestly, that's the pet shop's fault.
Is it though?
Yeah,
Why?
because city water, they can put anything in there at any time. You don't find out about it until a couple days later. It's your responsibility to check your water.
I thought you have to tell them.
Yeah, but if they do it at 9 o'clock in the morning, you're not going to hear about it. It's not going to filter down into the media until at least 5 o'clock at night. It takes time for the information to get disseminated.
True.
Yeah, we had when I worked at every pet shop that I worked at, we had our own water filtration in house. We built our own like RODI units.
No, it's behind Petroman.
At least, like, most of them have a water staging area to let all the chlorine and chloramines gas off, usually.
Oh, yeah, but they don't work all the time because there's
They
time.
don't necessarily work all the time, but I'm saying, like, even the ghettoer shops usually have like, stuff like that set up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the city.
Oh, no. I'm saying the shops themselves.
Yeah, we didn't. We just we had auto fills, but it would go through. They made a filter. It was a 5 micron, a 1 micron, and 3 carbon, and then it would go into the tanks. Man, Petroman, don't say shit like that. You're gonna make Kevin scared again.
Hello, Adele.
Oh, Estonia.
Huh?
What do you mean? What?
Your comment when
Yeah. Oh, Estonia.
Yeah, I'm not getting that reference.
Okay, he's making me do it. Oh, Canada.
Oh, got it.
I didn't want to do it. Collaboration. Kevin made me. Yeah, it's Estonia.
Huh.
It just popped in my. I don't know where I came up with Estonia. I don't know if that's a real country or not, or if it was a movie country.
Adele says it's a real country.
Okay. Because for a second I was thinking maybe it was from Three Stooges.
Well,
Yeah, I got to keep curiosity guessing. So, dude, what is this? Oh, wow! It doesn't even have a size. No, but I bought like a half a pound of tobacco today for $4.99. I couldn't believe it.
okay.
Freaking
Slightly. Yuck, yuck, yuck. You want to know what a curiosity? You want to know what a Stooge's favorite color is?
Oh, geez. Do I want to know?
Purple.
It also says snap. Purple.
3 snaps in Z formation. Yeah, that's an old show. I dug into the archives for that one. 2 snaps around the world. I have every single Stooge show and movie ever made.
Oh, wise guy.
Yeah, 1934 to 1959. 32.2 gigs. And then I have the new
Of
movies
course you
too.
are.
The Three Stooges, the movie from 2000, which was the good one. And then the Three Stooges sucky one from 2012.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed in half an hour anyway, so no worries, Joe.
What? I thought you were staying up after the stream to cause mischief.
He's a
Well,
kid. He can't
I'm
hang
shutting
with
it
the
down.
he can't hang with the big boys.
Tyler, I can't admit that on stream though.
You already did.
So I'm
Yeah,
just-
you already did. You do know this is live, Kevin. You know we're streaming,
crap.
right?
Did you
Oh,
forget
crap,
this was
yeah, I'll
live?
probably have to go edit it out.
Yeah, Kevin. Kevin, when are you going to do a 24-hour? I did a 24-hour. Mike from Florida did a 24-hour. When's your 24-hour? Come on.
My dad's
Step up.
My mom's already pissed with me because I have really weird hours, which I say I don't sleep very well, so I don't keep normal hours.
Well, all you need to do is get some headphones, put the headphones on, take one of the ears off and just to the front so you can still hear how loud you're talking, and go like that.
0, Ryan, especially because my brother has to be up at like 7 tomorrow morning because he's got a SAT.
Hey, does anyone know Kevin's house phone number? Let's call his parents and let them know.
Okay, go ahead. I don't mind you calling my house phone because they're not home.
Or I should say his parents' number.
Oh yeah, it's my number except 2 numbers off. Actually, one number off.
Your house phone isn't the same as your cell number, man.
What? Yeah, I know, but my phone number is like what?
588-2300.
So mine's 59. My mom's is 60, and my dad's is 61.
Oh, okay. So you just bought a block of 3 numbers.
4, but one of them gave it up. And I don't even know what my brother's phone number is.
Eight, six,
Wait,
seven,
what the hell?
five,
What's collaboration doing hiding in chat? Why isn't she up here?
Because she's scared of me. I don't know.
She's a little chicken. Big Bad Kevin.
Yeah, I'm so very mean.
Oh, that's another good song too. The Leroy Brown song.
Ryan, shh. Yeah, but most people don't, so.
Yeah, did you realize the Three Stooges went for 8 seasons?
Never watched the Three Stooges, so no idea.
Oh man, it's actually funny. If you watch close enough, you can see all the times they really did get hurt doing stunts. What was it, Larry? They actually stabbed Larry in the forehead with a fountain pen once.
Yeah.
Mo ended up breaking like half of his ribs on one side when he fell off the table.
Hey, Liquid Zoo.
At one table in the one episode.
I watched a compilation of all those bloopers. I mean, they weren't bloopers, but they were all like you can definitely tell the physical, just like anguish they're in. It's freaking amazing.
Well, the guy that played Mo was so good of an actor. He was so respective of his trade. He finished out the scene, and he literally collapsed from the pain from the broken ribs.
Yeah, they would always finish their scene. Like you could see the anguish in their face, but they would still finish their scenes.
Yep.
It was like Jackass before Jackass.
And actually, the movie from 2000, it was like a historical movie, like a documentary movie on the Three Stooges. That was actually quite sad. You would not believe the raw end these guys got, and what Curly, the bald fat guy, actually went through.
Oh, I could believe it, man.
He ended up like having a stroke on scene and like went like and ended up dying and stuff. That's why they brought Shemp in. And then something happened with Shemp, and that's when they brought, what was his name, Joe? I think that was the last one, was Joe. He was a really unfunny fat guy.
Roundhouse?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched The Office?
Office? No. I tried. It was just too stupid.
Damn it. Yeah, I don't understand it. But
what? Roundhouse thinks it's too stupid?
Same with, what is it? What's the one with Danny DeVito? Something about Philadelphia. That was another just totally stupid show.
Oh, it's always, I couldn't even watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Always Sunny.
Yeah. I tried like 4 or 5 different times to sit down and watch that show all the way through, and got like 2 episodes in. I'm like, why am I watching this? It's not even like I liked The Office personally, but man, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is just not.
Honestly, you want to know what one of my favorite TV shows are? Orange is the New Black.
That's a really good one too.
It is,
I
honestly,
watched a bunch of that with my stepdad.
Orange is the New Black is the closest representation to actual prison that you're ever going to get. It's not Lock Up Raw. It's not these the jail movies. It's or the jail shows. It's none of that.
Bateson, Joe has a comment in chat for you, and my question is: you've watched The Office?
Me?
Oh yeah. It?
Wait a minute. How do you even know about The Office? You don't even watch TV.
Petro, man, I just set that tank up yesterday, so it's still clearing out. It'll be like another day or 2 before it clears up.
Bateson, do you like The Office?
Office Space? Wait, you're talking about Office or Office Space? And yes, we can hear you.
The Office.
Okay, yeah.
The Office.
Yeah, I like The Office. It's pretty good.
Because I've watched
Space is pretty good too.
I've watched Office Space. That's the one with Aniston in it, right? Is that Jennifer Aniston? That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, you got to have the flair.
And I don't understand The Office. Please help me. I really don't understand it. It seems really stupid.
It's because it's meant to be stupid.
Okay. So, in my opinion, the main storyline doesn't really follow the boss. Like, yes, it seems to be centric around him. I think the main storyline of The Office, more so, like, in the end of it centralizes around Jim and Pam. And that Jim is the guy who makes that show for me, because I relate to him really heavily on how he just like messes with people, but he like tries to always make it discreet and make it seem like they're messing with themselves, kind of deal. I don't know. I love like the stupid antic type pranks in that show are just amazing.
Oh man, I did that to a coworker once. I set up a speaker in their cubicle, and every once in a while, I had it where it would just play random stuff. They ended up checking themselves into the hospital because they thought they were going crazy.
And that's, trust me when I say
You're
I
so
probably
mean.
sat down to watch The Office like 3 times before like my wife got me a season through it, and I'd say like that show picks up pretty well in the second season. It's not really that funny because it seems like they're trying too hard in the first season.
Huh.
In my
My
opinion, at
brother
least.
loves it. But that's why I think that's partially why I hate it.
All I know is Office Space was good because it was the good-looking Jennifer Aniston in it.
He said, I didn't listen to anything, I just watched.
I'm gonna piss S off if he's still here. You want to know what's a good movie? Runaway.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't said anything.
You should watch Runaway, Kevin. The guy from Star Trek, the new captain, he's in it. Was it Denzel Washington? I think that's the guy. He's in it. The fat guy from the fat stupid guy from Mallrats is in it. The one that flipped out while he was trying to see the sailboat in the squiggly picture. That guy.
Yeah, no
And
idea.
and it's based on a true story.
It is.
Yep.
What is it called?
Runaway. I remember watching this on the news. The whole town of they were like they evacuated the whole damn town of Scranton, Pennsylvania because of this.
Oh, wow.
And of course, my girl Rosario Dawson's in it. But I'll tell you the one thing: Rosario Dawson sucks as Ahsoka. I said it, and I'm not going to take it back.
Wow.
So, Kev, what new fish you got?
None.
What?
I know.
You have no new fish?
I don't have any more room.
You have nothing that's breeding. Really?
What are you talking about? Just stick a filter on that water tank you got so that it doesn't pull anything in, into your other tanks, and you just, set that thing up outside, make sure it always has water in it, and
I mean, shit.
you've got another 30-gallon tank.
Yeah,
out there,
that garbage can is a 30-gallon tank right there.
I've got 3 outside.
Oh,
4.
you've got 3 of them.
And if he cuts circle holes in there, well, think of this. Take the 3 garbage cans, cut holes in them, and put PVC piping in between them, and like silicone them in. Oh, now you have a 90-gallon tank.
So I have You know, at Costco, you can get those Sterilite bins, those black ones.
Mm,
I think I know which ones you're talking about.
I have 4 of those outside.
Are you talking the round ones?
No, the square bin.
Okay,
Sterilite.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly which
are
ones
you
you're talking
are you
about.
talking about like the Rubbermaid totes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're about 30 gallons, maybe 20. But I got 4 of them.
The Rubbermaids I got are 45 gallon each.
From where? Don't say Tractor Supply.
I don't know where we had a whole bunch of them because my parents used to use them to store all the stuff from the boat during the winter. And now that they don't got the boat, we just I took all the bins.
Oh.
Yeah, I found like 10, I think there was like 10 bins at my grandma's house when I got there. Which, I mean, I took like 6 of them and freaking use them for fish tank stuff now.
Yep.
The other 2 just have car parts and stuff in them, basically.
And don't ever use those.
Oh no, those are storage bins.
Yeah, because automotive lubricants
Yeah,
can like
automotive
leach into the plastic.
Yeah. And then it'll bleed out into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those are permanent storage bins.
Hey, then again, if you ever did a saltwater tank in that bin, you could like do a recreation of the Great Barrier Reef.
That's horrible.
Too soon?
It's okay, just add some red tide over the top and
Yeah.
Oh man. Question is the world gonna melt or are we gonna snap into an ice age?
Oh, we
Or
don't
is
know
it
what
gonna
the hell's
blow
going to
up?
happen.
Someone just gonna send such a big bomb to the other side of the world that just blows half of it up, sends it into orbit.
Well, the whole global warming, they keep forgetting to mention one thing, that a single volcano puts out more than the human race can do in a year. You know, pollution-wise.
Well, and the more realistic thing is that we're more. So everyone's concerned with global warming, but the last time that there was this much carbon monoxide in the atmosphere, it caused an ice age. It literally caused the plants to die.
Yeah. Well,
And
you do
it
know where all
caused
that
an
carbon
ice
dioxide came from, right? It was a meteor hit.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I don't know. Everyone's going on about global warming and no one realizes, I think, anymore. Like, what, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, it was, hey, we're going to go into another ice age. Like, we're worried about when the next ice age hits. And now it's, I don't know, they're so concerned with the warming aspect, and it's not.
Oh, no, because they're back onto the cooling aspect, because I just saw a report from, what was it, a week or 2 ago, that the jet stream is failing. Everybody
Oh,
run.
Lord.
It's the title was literally "The jet stream is failing. The day after tomorrow could happen tomorrow," or something to that effect.
What?
It was the dumbest damn article. I mean, that's what caught my eye. I'm like, well, okay, day after tomorrow, cool. Let's read it. Like, seriously, man, the day after tomorrow is not happening tomorrow. I guarantee you that.
Oh man, these people are ridiculous.
It's hilarious. It's all about fear.
Oh man, how do you come up with stuff like that?
I don't
Like,
know, man. But the way I look at it, the planet's been
It's
here
called-
for like 6 billion years.
It's
There's nothing
really
we can
dumb.
do to hurt it.
It's
that's
extremely drunk and wasted, most likely. That and high.
hey man, don't blame that on the high people.
Yeah, seriously, when we get high, we come up with really whacked out shit, not stupid shit like that.
Somehow
We s-
logically whacked out. It makes you think. No.
Yeah. So, I mean, like a stoner will start talking about how to figure out how to make a flying car or an Iron Man suit or something. That's the kind of talk they have.
Yeah, the Wright brothers.
Yeah, they were stoners up the wazoo. You know that.
I'm pretty sure they said that George Washington grew quote unquote hemp in the White House.
Oh yeah, that's why that's why the White House is fenced, because to this day marijuana still grows naturally on the White House grounds. They're constantly, trying to kill these plants.
I don't believe that. Hey, Griffin, how are you? I know.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, I've never been on the White House lawn, so
Hey, Dreamweaver.
I'm sure if I was ever on the White House lawn, you would all see it on TV. Yeah, no one would be able to miss it.
I don't know. They like to keep stuff like that quiet so they don't have to explain where people went.
Yeah, good point. But you know damn well the way I look, I'd be running up going, I'd make it on TV.
That beard and stuff, man. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, come on, man. I got it. It's getting there. I even got the little white stripe going. Oh, let me tell you, I had a lot of fun after 9/11.
I got a big ginger beard, so well, not actually. I just shaved it off yesterday.
Oh
It's all
man,
short now.
you Irish bearded people, man, you're crazy.
I'm actually mostly British.
Shh. Stick with Irish.
I know. It's only like 10%, but it's obviously strong because of red beard.
No, but man, the looks I got after 9/11, I'd be in stores with my girl, and you hear people whispering, and they'd be pointing and then I would just start talking like this for the hell of it. Oh, you should have seen their face.
Oh man, that's freaking great. Talking like, Homer, you need to get the hell out of my store.
Yes, my name is Poupon. Great Poupon. How are you doing?
Oh man.
Yeah. It's fun to do stuff like that.
What happened to the days of people just rolling up on other people and asking if they have any Grey Poupon?
Dude, I don't know. Probably the same thing that happened to Where's the Beef?
Yeah, like what happened to that?
Dude, I went to Wendy's the other day, and I'm like, are you still having your do your 2 for $5s? No, that's over. I'm like, okay, where's the beef? And they're like, excuse me, and I'm like, seriously? Just give me 2 chicken sandwiches.
You're like, all right, I'm done talking to
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
over this conversation.
I mean, because it wasn't that like you could really tell, like with the reflection from the voice, it's like they really didn't understand what I was saying.
They were like, excuse me?
Yeah, I'm like, never mind. The joke's gonna be way over your head.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's still people to this day that walk by the White House and just chuck seeds over the fence. They're
They
not
do that too.
expensive. It's like, it's the White House. It's the biggest target in the freaking country.
Yeah.
Shoot, people used to do that at my high school. Like, I'm sure there's someone out there that do it to the White House.
Oh, we used to do that to we used to do it to each other. All my buddies.
Oh, man.
Everyone from the from our group, we all had pot plants in our yards at one point. It was funny. My dad's yelling, I can't kill these damn weeds. I don't know what the hell it is." I'm in the bedroom here, and I'm laughing my ass off, rolling out of bed.
Oh, man.
I'm like, dude, you were born in the 40s. You got to know what this stuff is.
What did you do during the 60s and 70s, man? Like,
Yeah. Well, during the 60s and 70s, he was raising, like, what would it be? 3/4 or 5 kids.
oh,
I'm the 5th of 5, and I was 79.
I mean, you got to deal with that many kids somehow.
See, I pissed my mom off once because she's like, "You're lucky I wanted 5 kids because you wouldn't be here." I'm like, dude, if you didn't have me, I probably would have been Bill Gates' son. That did not go over well.
Did you
Mama-
expect to?
Huh?
Because if so, shame on you.
My mom didn't talk to me for a year after that. She was pissed. Kevin, when's your part coming?
What?
When's your part coming that you broke?
What did I break?
Your microphone part that you broke. When is that coming?
No idea.
Oh, they
Why?
didn't tell you?
Nope. They said they. So I asked for the clamp to be sent to me again because it broke. And then she's asking me for a video. And I'm like, really? You need a video to send
for
me
proof.
just that clamp part? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's for proof.
Basically, so that the employee doesn't get in trouble for sending out free parts.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All
Like,
I
we used to have
needed
to-
was the table clamp. That was it.
That,
Yeah.
and they
wasn't
want to
like I
know
asked
where
for a
it.
brand new.
Well, no, that, and they want to know where it broke.
Yeah.
How did it
Probably
break?
I
yeah,
just need
probably also to reflect.
Yeah, but they can't see that over your phone or over your email.
I said I needed a table clamp. I needed a new table clamp.
Yeah, well, hey, I have a keyboard right in front of me, and all my keys broke. I need a new keyboard. Are you going to send me a new keyboard?
I just
you're gonna-
asked for the table clamp.
Yes, I
All
know.
I asked for was the table clamp. That's not much.
Yes, but they're still going to say when something breaks, you still have to show them that it broke. People don't just take your word for it.
Okay, sure. It's not all that much.
So some people actually do a thing called lying.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, that's no problem. I'll send it to them, no problem. Because one, it gives them an idea of what actually broke and how it broke. Maybe there's a design flaw, you know, in that run in that batch or something. And second, to see if it really broke. Dude, I've had that happen with model parts. When you buy plastic models and you're building them, I've had section like parts missing. I have to actually take a picture of the spruce tree to show them that the part is missing.
Yeah, a lot of times if it's not too expensive, they just send you a new one. You don't even have to send it in. I've had that happen a few times.
Usually for me, like if I break something and I need to like get a new part or whatever, most of the time they've asked for like a picture just so they can send it to their manufacturer and explain to them basically.
Well, I mean, look at it this way.
Usually, like the manufacturers, like they want proof from the sellers that things are breaking for their replacement thing. It's stupid. Like Aquarium Co-op does that with a lot of stuff.
Well, think of it this way: when you buy fish from Dan's Fish, and you get a DOA, you have to send them a picture of the DOA.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different. It's
the same thing.
No, it isn't, because all I'm asking for is that clamp, whereas if it's a DOA, to get it shipped to you is like $50-$60.
He wouldn't be paying for the shipping, though. He'd only pay for the fish. You'd have to pay for shipping again.
No.
Yeah.
On DOAs?
Yeah, I've had DOAs, and he only covered the fish, I think.
I've never had to pay for shipping again for DOAs. DOAs, that's not my fault. It's live arrival guarantee.
It depends on who it is.
I've never had that issue.
Well, the fact of the matter, I mean, it's a common occurrence. If something breaks, you gotta show them that it actually is broke.
Again, it wasn't all that much. I was very surprised.
I don't know. It's probably like a freaking 49-cent piece for them to send. You know, I mean.
Well, I remember back in the back in the 90s when Ghostbusters 2 came out. AMT Ertl came out with the Ghostbusters 2 model, and what was happening was people were buying the model, and then other people were taking the box of the model, taking the UPC code, and saying, yeah, this is the UPC code, my proof of purchase, da-da-da-da. These parts are missing. And the parts that they would always go for were the light bars for the front and the back light bar, because you could custom mod other cars with those light bars. Say you want to make a police car. They don't make police car models really back then. They do now. They didn't back then. So people would scam Ertl off of the light bars so they could custom build other models with it. I'm not going to say how I know that, but originally they didn't ask for any proof. You just had to tell them the UPC, the model number and all that, and the part number, and they'd send you the new part. After a while, they required pictures, though.
Yeah, and if everybody's doing it, that makes perfect sense. But it's just a freaking clamp. It doesn't.
Well, maybe everyone's doing it to those clamps. Because those clamps, I mean, it's a nice clamp. You can put anything in there.
Really? It's a nice clamp? When I got mine was stripped.
Again, yours could have been like a fluke. But like the clamp that I have, I can take this microphone out and I have a lamp that has the same like post connector. It's a swing lamp. Instead of having a microphone at the end, it's an actual lamp hood with a light bulb. Except the one that comes with that is you have to screw it into the board. It's not a clamp. Well, on your case, I'd go, oh, my clamp broke. I need another clamp because this clamp is better than the other clamp on my light. So I'd replace the light clamp, Because usually they don't have the screws that's tighten it. It would just be holes that you would put screws in. See you, Petraman.
See you, Petraman. Have a good
Later,
breakfast.
Petraman.
Yeah, sure. Except I know a lot of times, and don't ask how I know this, but people buy things and then they'll buy, and then if it breaks, they'll buy another one and then just return, and then just swap it out and return whatever the other item was.
And how many times have you done that?
What?
And how many times have you done that? Uh-huh.
Did you not just hear what I said?
No, I didn't. What were you saying? I wasn't paying
said
attention to you. It's called plausible deniability.
That's why I said I'm not going to tell you where. Of course, you don't listen. Surprise, surprise. I hate stupid CAPTCHAs. CAPTCHA? I don't know how you pronounce it. All I know is I hate them.
Find 3 stoplights in this picture.
Oh my god. Really?
That's-
I hate the freaking, what do they call it? Chalapas or something?
Captchas.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's freaking awful.
And you do it, and then it tells you, okay, well, do it again, and do it again, and do it again. And I'm like, how many times have I got to...
enough?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that I hate CAPTCHAs?
Yeah,
Captchas?
I was saying the picture ones that they recently came out with are the worst. They didn't used to be that bad. It used to be, hey, type this word. Okay, whatever.
I actually thought he said cop shows.
No.
Honestly, I thought that's what you said, Kevin.
Yeah, you need... You know what? I'm not going to go.
Huh? What was that, Sonny?
Okay, Grandpa.
When I was a kid...
Hey there, kid. How's it going?
Oh, Jesus, you sound like the dude that's always trying to get in Chris's pants from Family Guy. The old man with the walker. What's his name?
Herbert.
Hey, Ian.
If you're gonna go that way, just do Heidi Ho. Heidi Ho.
Atkins, what's up, man?
Howdy ho.
Hey, what up,
Hope you're well,
Atkins?
Ian. I keep on trying to be quiet, and I forgot they're not around.
Well, let's get retarded in here then. Let's crank up the Black Eyed Peas.
I'm gonna turn up the volume too. Might as well.
Oh man, Kevin, so let me tell you, if I hear your shit from over here, I'm calling the cops.
Oh. Why? I didn't do
'Cause
nothing.
you don't screw with you don't screw with people from Rockford Sleep.
What sleep? You don't sleep.
I'm not from Rockford, but man, the people from Rockford, they give you lead poisoning.
Freaking
I
A. The
believe-
people
I
from
believe
Portland,
that.
Vancouver just walk up and shoot people in the freaking head.
Oh yeah, well, it's happening here too.
Dude, that's my homie at work.
Yeah,
His
I've heard it's
freaking
really
girl's
bad.
brother.
I've heard it's really bad there. You know.
My homie at work, his girl's brother, was trying to break up. So, his girl's brother, his girl got jumped by two other girls, and he like jumped in and tried to separate them off of his girlfriend or whatever. And dude just like some guy just walked up out of the blue, like square in front of a 7-Eleven, lights on him, cameras on him, just pops dude in the freaking head like
Yep,
2 nights ago.
happens all the time.
I mean,
We have
it's
four.
like,
We have 4 or
dang.
5 a day here now.
Oh yeah, it's like, yeah. I mean, they stopped putting all of them on the news here because there's so freaking many of them.
Yeah, that and Rockford didn't want any of their wrongdoings because people were listening to the radio and catching them on all the shit they were saying, so they encrypted. And then they went one step further. Any shooting call
Yep.
they label a medical assist now
Yep, they've done
because they want
pretty much all
their
of that here too.
they don't want the because
Hey,
if it's
Kat.
labeled as a medical assist, it wouldn't be labeled as a shooting in the
Wait,
statistics.
Wait, Atkins got timed out? I did not time him out.
Why did Atkins get timed out?
How did he get timed out? He only said 2 things.
Oh. No, he said 3.
I only see 2. He said hi. Oh, he said, "What's up,
Yeah,
everybody?"
that's
And then underneath it, he says, "Wow,
yeah. And then
no,
he said,
I'm in trouble."
and then he said, "Holy shoot! Someone is finally streaming past midnight."
Oh, I don't see that.
He messaged and was confused.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm really confused.
Well, no, obviously he messaged Kat,
Yeah,
and he's confused on why he was blocked or timed out or whatever.
yeah, that's.
I'm so sorry for you, Kat. Oh wait, no, I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'm sorry for Atkins. I'm not sure. I don't know.
It's okay. She's still just his girlfriend, you know. I got a wife. You gotta feel real bad for her.
You actually paid for the cow? Why? Oh, I shouldn't say that because these the younger generation doesn't even know that joke.
I haven't heard that one in a long time.
You know what I'm talking about, though,
Papa,
right?
yeah, my papa used to say that all the time. Nah, I got married because honestly, my wife is just an awesome person. Like, I don't know. It was one of those things where you only meet people like that so often.
and she's pretty freaking amazing. Shoot, she lets me do all this with fish tanks,
Yeah, she deals with you.
and she even got involved. She's got like 8 tanks over there. And yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
so
she is
wait,
great.
no, she's a fish person too. So no, she's not dealing with you then.
She has beta tanks. Let's be honest. If
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
for me, she's one of those people where she just probably would have never even had a fish tank.
Yeah, the betas and guppies aren't real fish. I mean,
That's some people take it to the extreme. I don't think she ever really will, though. I think it'd be too much. She like really enjoys the whole, actually doing hand water changes and stuff. Like I can have the Python set up and she won't even want to use it.
yeah, the neighbor I used to hang out with, she's always be like, "Well, I got 75 tanks." I'm like, "Yeah, but they're all bowls. They're not tanks.
Hey, Ian.
You got like a total of 10 gallons."
She does keep like 5 to 10 gallon tanks.
Hey, Ian. How are you?
But
She did all my neighbor did all these stupid, the waterfall betta tanks, all the
oh man,
How are you,
hula hoop
Ian?
style tanks.
yeah.
How are you,
Uh,
Ian?
Well, I'm out here working. I'll try to listen to the live stream and chat a little bit, and then I got timed out. So that no one can see what I'm saying, but can you all hear me?
Yeah. You're breaking up a tad, but thank you for coming in.
We kind of got the gist of it, or at least I did.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do. I'm bored at work, trying to listen to stuff, chat a little. Yeah, but I guess I said a curse word, but I thought we were all adults in here, so I won't be cursing in your streams no more.
Don't worry about it.
Well, no, because I feel like to be able to chat sometimes, but
No, don't worry about it.
He says, "Well, I know I won't be doing that no more. My bad."
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Don't worry about it.
Man, one of your mods went. One of the mods just went totally crazy, I guess.
Right. What y'all up to tonight?
Alan says, "Say again. I heard cut the blue wire. Can you confirm?" Over.
Hello, Alan.
Yeah, because it kind of sounds like you like swallowed your electric toothbrush.
Let me see if I can do.
You on a Bluetooth headset, Atkins?
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to turn it off.
I was gonna say, shut everything off, like your Bluetooth on your phone and your headset, and turn it back on. It kind of sounds like my headphones get after I've been listening to them for like 4 hours. They get all weird and choppy.
Cats, this is pretty. Cats, this is pretty much a normal stream.
Normal, define normal.
Are any of these streams normal?
No, I mean, seriously, I mean, this is a normal run-of-the-mill stream. She said, I usually don't watch streams, but this is great.
Yeah, this is a normal stream for us.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of people hanging out, talking, shooting the shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the,
Oh yeah, we love to shoot the shit. I gotta get her to come up on her one of these days.
We'll start peer pressuring her. Peer pressure's a
Trying to get
bitch.
her to do weekend late night streams with me. You know how we used to do like this till 5 in the morning streams on the weekends? I think that'd be fun, but we're trying to figure out the time to do it. I've been working a lot.
Yeah, I know you have been.
I'm still
Well,
at work.
usually you work during the night, don't you?
Yeah, on weekdays. But they got me working all night this weekend, doing a line repair up in Salem. Down in Salem, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, and then if we finish up tonight, tomorrow I'm going up to Seattle. I'll be back Monday. I thought it was the funniest thing. When I went to the last club meeting, Basin was sitting right in front of me the whole time. I didn't even say hi to him.
Cat. Yeah. So do I. That's why I need somebody to edit for me because I don't see very well and I'm not good at it and I'm always on live streams.
Why do you don't need to edit? You just take the video.
Because I'm crap when I do videos and there's no editing.
Yeah, that'll be even better. People love bloopers.
No, it's just a lot of silence and a lot of gaps if that was the case.
Hum a tune?
What?
Hum a tune.
Yeah, no thanks.
Break out the harmonica.
Why not the recorder?
Ooh, there you go. Or or what was that? The theremin. Get a theremin.
What's that?
The thing that they made. Have you ever seen the original Star Trek from the 60s?
Nope.
No? Oh, then you won't know. The theremin is the thing that they used for the sound on the intro to the original Star Trek.
Oh.
shoot.
Yeah, I know, Ian. Thanks for coming up. It was nice talking to you for at least a little. Oh, I did not know he was on.
Yes, the electrical
Wait,
music
what?
thing. Yes, that's
Oh.
the pheromone. Big Bang had them. It's literally a box with, it looks like an antenna, and you just move your hands on top of it, and it makes different noises. You don't even touch the thing.
Oh, yeah. It was in the Big Bang?
Yeah, Sheldon used to play it.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Let's break out a xylophone.
Yeah, leave it to the kid. Oh, you got to mention the Big Bang for them to understand something.
I don't watch Star Trek.
I know, but still.
Kat says she wants to try one so bad.
Oh, I would love to get one, but I think I would piss everybody off.
You do that anyways. Why stop now?
More so than I usually do. Shit, I'm bad enough with it. I'm bad enough with a piano in front of me. I don't think people want a xylophone or a pheromone in front.
I don't know. I feel like xylophones are a lot easier to understand than a piano.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, they had me play like I don't know, like second, third grade. They had us playing xylophones, like full blown songs with it and stuff. And, I mean,
Cat says, LOL, I'm 20 and I know what you're talking about. Way over my head, Cat.
Well, congratulations for being educated, cats.
it's that Northwest education.
Yeah. It's them. It's that street smart. I mean, I don't even know what to explain. It's like its own sound. It has its own sound. I mean, would a flute maybe would be the closest thing? I mean, I don't know.
Ocarina.
What, Roundhouse? You're tired? You can't hang?
No, I'm not tired. Why?
Was that you or Bates in that yawn?
Oh, that was me. Just lack of oxygen.
He's just got to go do some quick breathing techniques. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Got to go do the Wim Hof method, you know.
I gotta start doing my macho breathing. Za, woo, vi, va, boosh, boosh, za, woo, vi, va, boosh, boosh.
What the heck?
Oh my God. Natural childbirth, Bill Cosby. Go look it up.
Okay.
Serious. How do you all the common things?
Yeah, I don't watch.
You must not talk to anybody either.
Apparently not.
Oh yeah. The Beach Boys, Good Vibrations had the I forgot. Going through that song in my head. Yeah, you're right.
Bateson, Ian has a question. I'm assuming it's new 180.
Yeah, it is my 180. It's 5 foot by 24 deep by 32 tall.
Wait, 5 foot? I thought a 180 was like 6 or 8 foot.
It's typically a 6-foot tank, but this is custom.
Oh, okay. You got the small.
Well, this dude had a custom build. This was so the guy had it had the first tank built, and it was in his wall in his house, but one of the seams was like turning white or something, and so he like called and complained a few times, and they ended up having him send it back, and he got a new one on warranty. But by the time he got this tank back, he had already bored it up and fixed the hole that the tank was in, and never put it back up. So it was a brand new tank. He said he's been holding on to it for like 3 years and just sitting in his garage.
That's awesome that you got it though.
Still pretty expensive, but not as not near as expensive as buying it new. Like from manufacturer.
It sounds like you guys have great deals around you.
There's a lot of people, if you hawk up the deals really well, like if you're constantly paying attention to them, I mean, there's a lot of deals to be had in this area. But also another thing is you got to be willing to drive the distances to get them. Like this was hour and a half, hour and 45-minute drive one way to go get it. I mean, and then I freaking drove like almost 3 hours down to Springfield.
See, and I don't have a car, and there's no way in heck my parents would be driving me.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that just get rid of their fish tanks because they can't even, they don't even want to try and move them, or, you know, they don't have a car to even put them in, or, I mean, there's a lot of people that just get rid of their fish tanks around here for nothing because they can't have them. It's kind of a weird aspect. I don't know how many tanks I see where people are like, oh yeah, I got this tank, brand new, had it for 2 months, landlord saw it, I can't have it, for sale. It's like, so you didn't ask beforehand? You know, like, I don't know, some people are ridiculous.
Anyway, I'm going to jump down. I'll be in chat.
All right. Have a good night. It was good talking with you.
Yeah, that's awesome though. There's no way my parents would let me in by Roundhouse. See you in chat.
Yeah, I wanted the same depth on this tank as my 220 Atkins. I didn't want like a typical 180 where they're just I think they're usually skinnier, like the 150s and stuff, if I remember right. Skinnier and 6 feet.
So
I figure she's what?
So what is it? It's a 180, but what dimensions?
It's 5 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot.
Oh wow, nice.
Which, I mean, she should be basically stunted. I mean, I've had her 8 months and she hasn't grown any since I've gotten her. So, I mean, it'd be cool if she wasn't, but I'm fairly certain. 14 years in a 30-gallon will freaking stunt a fish.
Yep. Hey, Jeffrey. What kind is it?
The iridescent shark.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if it's that old and it's been in a tank that long.
Yeah, the lady basically was like, "Oh yeah, my husband had gotten it when before we got divorced, and that was almost 15 years ago." And yeah, no, those
Oh wow.
are Geophagus brasiliensis. And those I actually got at the GPAS auction, Atkins.
Yeah, so I'm hoping we'll see if I can go, but I'm hoping I really want to go to Fishtoberfest, but with everything going on, I don't know.
That'd be awesome. I'll be there. Me and the wife. We already got a
Oh,
table rented and everything.
cool.
I wonder if I can.
Sorry, I'm warming something up. I'm still hungry.
No, you're all good.
Uh, and how many tanks do you have? How many tanks do you have now? I know you told me before, but I don't know
Okay.
what you have
So
now.
2 questions. Are tubs
Yes.
tanks, and does a snake tank count? Because those both factor in.
Snake tank, no. Tubs, yes.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Four, 5, 6, 7, 40, 42. And then there's 3 tubs and a 55-gallon tank outside in the greenhouse. So,
Dang.
yeah, 42.
Wow. That's awesome. Do you have the ponds in the greenhouse?
Yeah, they've been out there. A couple of them have done pretty well. The other 2, I kind of think the females are just holding on to the babies. I'm not really sure why.
Oh.
And it's funny because it's like a mix of all the same things. You know what I mean? Like I just grabbed from my random mutt guppy type tanks and threw them out there basically.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Alan, I have a 220 that I had to take down, and that's why I got this 180. The iridescent shark, she actually has pretty messed up eye. She bashed the side of it and popped one of the seams after I
Oh wow.
fixed the opposite side of it already. So that's I wanted to get something a little bit thicker materialed and a little bit newer. Hadn't been busted apart before.
I want to get some more CPDs and some more Achilles. Clown Achilles. I want to get some Clown Achilles, and I really want the more CPDs. I don't know how many CPDs I have now, but I love the CPDs. I have a tank open, so.
A big chair.
What? Oh, there we go. Really
yeah, I want to get some more CPDs.
I love
I
CPDs.
seem to have a couple of them breeding in that tank, but I need to figure out how to harvest the babies better.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping that J Rock can help me, because I want to get I want to say it's for any egg scatter, although I think he did it specifically for CPDs. The one that Blake did. I don't know. Have you watched that video that Blake?
I think I did. I'm not positive though.
Oh.
I think I might have, like, a few weeks back or so. I think I was looking into it. Honestly, I was thinking, like, after I watched a few videos, I was thinking just to, like, do a couple of them. Like, I might just do it in, like, a little Tupperware container or something. Because it seems like I can kind of pinpoint where they're breeding at, you know what I mean? I just need to figure out how to put something underneath it to catch all the babies.
Two things. One, Peplin and Roxanne did it, and they said that they had a lot of plants.
Yeah, I have a ton of
And
temple plant growing back in that corner.
And they moved. They just played musical fish and moved them from tank to tank, and then just let the fry grow up a little bit in that tank. The other thing that after a few days they took them out, the parents out. The other thing that you can do is put marbles or some Java moss.
Yeah, well, I had one batch of fry that got, like, decent sized in there because there's so much, like, there's a massive temple plant in the back that I just left floating, and all the roots have, like, rooted down into the rock in that tank now. So there's just, like, a weird mass of, like, roots surrounding this piece of wood that I have in there. And they seem to really like that area, and they seem to be, like I said, they seem to be breeding back in that corner because I've seen them dancing back there a couple different times now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't think it'd be too hard for me to make something, like make a tray and just kind of set it under that area for a while, like leave it there for a week and come back and, you know, have like a egg crate or something in the tray underneath some, like, shoot, you could probably just use like bio balls or marbles, or I've got all sorts of stuff laying around. But
well, from what I heard, even just using like a measuring cup, or you know how you get those soup containers?
yeah,
Those to-go soup containers. I use a small. They have two sizes. The big taller ones and then the smaller ones. And I got the smaller ones and I put marbles and Java moss in them. Yeah, Jeffrey, I can see that. I haven't done microworm. I've had two cultures and they're just too stinky and too difficult for me to keep. But I think I still have some vinegar eels. Because those I don't even know if they're still alive. But they're pretty hassle free, so I've been leaving them alone. Oh, I suck at doing green water, but that would be, if you have green water, that would be good. That would work well, at least in my humble opinion. But yeah, no, I love CPDs. I need to get some more.
I did just get like a couple weeks ago. As far as the killifish, I got pearl killies. They're like kind of a galaxy purple looking color.
From where? Pearl spotted
Um,
iridescent killifish. Got it.
Wet spot.
Uh, so jealous.
That
Ooh.
was something they only had in their warehouse though. So it's like you basically have to go through the entire online ordering process and have them deliver it to the store.
But do you have to pay for shipping?
No, because you can go to the store, you don't have to pay for shipping. They just take it with their stock loads when they're taking stuff in, basically.
And that is nice. That is
Yeah,
really nice. Not
that's
having to pay for the shipping and just being able to go get them because you're so close. That's awesome.
it makes a huge difference. And then like the nice thing is you can get there, kind of check out the fish in the bags, make sure they look healthy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's bagged and it gets to you the same day usually. So
which is well, yeah, because usually, yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome. First bites and other powder foods will feed newborn Medaka in my experience. Although I have only raised one fry, lol. The Medaka fry are similar size to CPD fry, so that could work, I think. So I have 2 packets of Hikari First Bites, and then what I like doing too is I have a coffee grinder and I grind up curl flakes and other things like that, and I feed them. But you do want it kind of fine, not kind of, quite fine.
shoot, I don't remember who it was. I think it was like Ed uses just like, or no, it wasn't Ed. I think it
Flake
was
food.
Griff.
Let me guess. Flake food and um,
And a
crust it
bolt.
up. What?
They use like a nut and a bolt and they threw it inside their container and they just shake the heck out of it.
Oh, like a mortar and pestle.
No, kinda. But so you just literally you would take like the bolt or the nut or whatever and you throw it into the container with the food and then you just shake it and it crushes it up as you're shaking the heck out of it.
Huh. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I have never tried that. Okay, Jeffrey, when you get those clown killies breeding and you got enough, I want some of those, and I want some of your green babaltis. And I've tried doing infusoria several times, but the way you do infusoria is you take scraps of like cabbage or other things like that, and you put it in some aquarium water, and then you leave it for a few days, and then you're supposed to get some. You're supposed to get infusoria from that, but I never have gotten the best results, and I don't like the rotting food in a container either, and then dumping the rotten water and then dumping it into my tank. I don't know. For me, rather not do that. But that's just.
Look the same.
Hey, B&D, hope you're well.
I wonder.
Thank you, B&D. But you have vinegar eels, and the fry will eat that. It's small enough. I also have vinegar eels, and they work too. I need to propagate my culture, though. I got it a year ago. I haven't done, yeah, I haven't done anything in quite a while with mine too. The other thing, Ian, is I need to try the way, um, I forget who it was, but they use coffee filters and then pour the vinegar eels and the vinegar eel culture, and pour some of that into like a container with the coffee filter, and then it pours through and it catches all of the vinegar eels. That way, I didn't notice worked for me. I need to try that again. But what I like, which I have not been able to find them again, which I'm really upset about, is I have, which let me get it out. Um, I have two of these. So this is what I usually use. Because I have some filter floss. I add distilled water on top, and then the vinegar eels just swarm into that, and that seems to work well. Again, the vinegar eels and the vinegar does not smell good, but yeah, that's a good one too. I've never tried that, but I've heard that's very good too. There's a few things I need to get from Home Depot and from the Dollar Tree. Actually, I think I've gotten a bunch of stuff from the Dollar Tree. I don't think I need to Dollar Tree now, but I do need some stuff from Home Depot, which I should have asked Roundhouse, but I forget what the brass fitting he said that I should get. Yeah, I'll give you that, Adkins, but that's not difficult. I will give you that though. Vinegar eels smell better than microworms. Yes, they do. 100% they smell better. But it also depends, what do you put them on? Because I usually use, yeah, I'm with you, although I think white worms are bigger than microworms. And for me, oh yeah, that would work. That would work. Jeffrey, some green water. White worms, yeah, white worms would work. Microworms, I think I've also heard that it depends what you keep them on. because the way that I like to keep them on, but I didn't know what consistency to do it at. At which apparently you're supposed to have it at like consistency of like a little bit runny, so that it's not, because I always thought you wanted it drier so that the mold it wouldn't mold, but apparently you want it a little bit more wet is what I've heard.
For microworms?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've just always made it like basically how you would make the food. As weird as that is. So I wouldn't make it like too runny and I wouldn't make it too dry. I would make it like right on the money of how you would make that food. And then so with microworms, it'll like give it like 2-3 weeks and it'll kind of crust a little bit on the top. You just add a little bit more water in and it'll go for another 2-3 weeks. Jeffrey.
Really? Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Jeffrey.
But I've also heard that you want to reset the culture like every month. So I don't know.
I would do like, yeah, every month to 6 weeks, depending on how much you. I've gotten away with even a couple months if you make like a really big culture. But
Oh,
I recently
okay.
stopped doing it just because I got lazy.
Yeah, that's what usually happens to me. All right.
Honestly,
Well,
yeah, I had mine on my tub stand and I rearranged the fish room, stuck it outside, and it was like 100 degrees outside, and I just never went and got them from out there.
oh, yeah. I probably wouldn't go get them from out there either, especially if it was that hot. Yeah, I got that, Jeffrey. Thank you.
And I would say the mold isn't too much of a problem either if you can scoop it out before it like affects the whole batch kind of deal. I've pulled it out of a couple different batches pretty successfully and just kind of kept them going.
Yeah, it smells. It seems too stinky for me.
Yeah, it stinks like crazy.
Then again, the micro or the vinegar eels aren't much better. The infusoria is definitely not better.
I will say though, I had some fairly large fish that still ate the microworms. As weird as that is, like my large, like 8-inch Jack Dempseys were eating it. I mean, the shark would eat it. My Caras ate it, which they're pretty much full size. I mean,
Yeah,
it's kind of
see,
surprising
Ian,
how large a fish will eat like that tiny bit of food.
Yeah, I've thought that too, especially with what is it? Mike, angels and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah, my angels ate a lot of it too. They really liked it.
Like
Although
angel and brine shrimp.
although I will say my angelfish are really lazy. Like all my other fish will go to the bottom and eat food off the bottom, and they'll just watch it. Like they'll eat it until like 3/4 of the way down the tank, and then just stop eating it. Like they do not want it once it's anywhere near the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, they don't want any food that I give them once it's near the bottom. They like refuse to eat food that floats past that like 3/4 mark in the tank. They'll go back up to the top even though there's nothing up there and wait and sit there, and even if I don't feed them, they won't go back down for like an hour. Like, and they'll maybe look for food, and by then, all the other fish have eaten everything. Like, I don't understand them, man. And I've had them for a long time. I've had them since they were like less than the size of a quarter.
Oh wow. Well, I think I'm gonna end it in a few minutes, but thank you for coming up, Bateson. Thank you for everybody else who have come up in chat and came up on panel. Thank you for all my lurkers and everybody in chat. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you tomorrow, Bateson.
Oh yeah, I'll be around.
Awesome. I'll see you tomorrow and hope to talk to you soon.
Alright. Talk
Thanks,
to you later.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye. Hackins.
Where's Patrick when we need him? Go 3 more hours. Just 3 more. Bye, everyone. Night.